This podcast features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Previously on Acquisitions Incorporated, and I mean every Acquisitions Incorporated game, the audience gets caught up on what happened last time via an animated introduction. Well, it's the year 2022. A lot has changed, and it's time for Acquisitions Incorporated to step into the future. The metaverse is here to stay. It's a way to connect, to work, and to tell the stories that make us who we are. And it's here to stay. Why show you an animated AC Inc. intro when you can experience it for yourself? Welcome to AC Inc. Land. Once you enter Phase 1 of this expertly crafted digital Elysium, you'll be a part of the adventure where Omin Dran, Evelyn Marthain, Kris, Certainty Dran, and Bobbie Z stand atop the highest tower in Revel's End prison in Icewind Dale, preparing to fight a horde of evil blood clones manufactured by AC Inc.'s villainous corporate rival, Dran Enterprises. Stare in slack-jawed amazement at the meticulously rendered, unknown gem-powered weapon. Gawp in childlike awe and comfort at the Cosmo Hopper chained to the tower by the blood clones, preventing all possible escape. And prepare to terror shit a stream of ice water at the sight of our last game's cliffhanger. A half-mechanical dragon rising up to send our party to their doom. And here's the best part. You can stake your own claim in this fully realized virtual paradise for just an initial investment of 330,000 acquisitions incorporated. Now, is this a continuation of the Blood Clone adventure? Or a mandatory crypto sales pitch you're required to attend? At Acquisitions Incorporated, it can be two of those things. And more. Please begin shouting your 35-digit wallet addresses now. This is Acquisitions Incorporated.
Hello. Thanks for coming. I have notes to read at the top. Hello, it is good to be back. I am your dungeon master, Kris Straub. Welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated. Joining us on stage tonight, in this order, please welcome Omin Dran, played by Jerry Holkins. Certainty Dran, played by Jasmine, Bhullar.
Woo! Yeah!
Bobbie Zimmeruski, played by WWE superstar Xavier Woods.
Woo!
Evelyn Marthain, played by Anna Prosser. And Strix Beestinger, played by Holly Conrad. Oh, delights. Oh, delights. Let's see. How are y'all doing?
It's happening again.
It's real.
I like this game.
All right, hold on a second. I gotta get set up. Nobody did this for me, even though they asked to, and I said no. But I will complain.
Got him.
Here we go. Okay.
I'm not used to seeing you on this side of the screen.
I'm very scared.
Normally you're my ally across the table next to me.
No,
Now I feel
I'm
like
still-
we're enemies. We've been divided by the screen.
That's not my view of the DM seat.
Well, then you're wrong, because clearly the dungeon master serves to foil the players.
Okay, I'll do that then.
No, please
I'll
don't.
change it.
No,
I'll
I
do
was
that.
thinking-
All right.
I was joking. Thanks.
We were
Thanks,
good.
That's
Jasmine.
it. All right.
Gosh.
The fear will propel you.
So the last time we saw the party, we left Omin, Certainty, Evelyn, Bobbie, and Kris. They had ascended to the top of Revel's End prison, where they were trying to foil a sinister plan to create blood clones of Acquisitions Incorporated employees.
And I am the only one who can make clones of the employees, and that's why I resent it.
That's right.
Okay. I'm
If
caught
they
up.
had licensed it from you, you'd be happy. You'd be
Perfectly
happy.
acceptable. Call my people.
That is where we are now, again, atop that tower. And as you recall, one side, there is some sort of a strange ballista device, like a ray, that's powered by a magic horse,
Yeah, for some reason.
and the Cosmo Hopper, and your old friend Vi is chained to it, and it is powerless. And before you, a huge half-mechanical dragon has just unfurled its wings and is crested over that edge of the tower, bears down on you now. And almost as though sensing the dramatic tension in the moment, the snow itself, the flurries drifting down, seem to slow in the air.
Is that going to happen for real?
I don't know if they did that for real, but I mean, it'd be cool if it did, but I didn't tell them to do it, so.
Oh, okay.
It may not happen.
All right. Well, I'll be waiting for it.
Okay. The flurry slows a lot, slowing a lot. It stopped. Individual snowflakes are now suspended in the air.
Can we move?
You may not. You didn't ask.
Oh, well, I just mean, like, is time stopped? Like, are we stopped?
You actually don't perceive the stopping of time. I'm sorry, this is where we're going to go tonight. You can't perceive it because how could you? You have no cognition in the moments when time has stopped. Nothing works.
That scientifically makes sense.
Yes, Strix. You there.
Am I there? Where'd I
No,
go?
not yet. Not yet.
Where'd I go?
Almost. I'll bring you in.
Okay.
Hold your fucking horses.
Okay, actually,
Aren't
you know
you
what?
happy just playing in the blood pool by yourself?
Traumatized.
No, you're not present yet.
Okay.
You feel a rush sensation, almost as though you're being pushed forward by an unknown force, even though you are not moving anywhere. And now it seems that you are able to move.
Oh, what a relief.
Feels great.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's a fine move. And nothing else is moving. No other things are moving. What would you like to do?
I would like to just for kicks, just for fun, I would just like to adjust one of these snowflakes.
You
Push against it.
Okay, make a strength. No. This snowflake rocks you. Your finger is broken. You press on the snowflake, and you begin to be able to move it. It does move a little bit, but it judders in place and then returns to where it was. It refuses to move further.
I look sternly at the snowflake, resentfully.
The snowflake looks back now. The snowflake hates you.
Oh, man. My nemesis.
No, you get the sense that if you had tried to force it, that it would cause you pain. That it would actually
It would just push through the palm of my hand.
yeah, it would cut you at that point. Yeah.
Is it only Omin who can move, or all of us?
No, everybody currently can move except Strix, who's not here yet.
Yeah.
I've dug up some snow off the ground, thrown it in the air to see what happens.
Hold on, processing. You begin to grab the snow, like scoop it up together, but just as happened with Omin, it rejects your hands and then returns back to the formation it had before.
Is the dragon still moving?
No.
I go stab it in the eye.
Okay. That's wise.
Thank you.
You two are
Sensible
trying.
move.
I've been playing D&D a long time.
Just handle this. I know if there's a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay, the dragon is a good 60 feet from you at the
My
moment.
flying speed is 30 feet.
Okay, your flying speed is 30 feet. You attempt to fly and nothing happens.
Oh no! Like my wings don't move, or like I'm like held in place like the snowflakes are.
No, it doesn't work. Nothing occurs.
Because there's no friction in the air, like in space.
Oh.
Maybe. That might be why.
Like do my wing
Are we
and
really?
boots,
Are
do
we
they
gonna
flap?
get the science?
You can see them moving, yes. They're
Okay.
moving.
So I'm moving, but it is not propelling me.
Correct.
Can I take a step?
Yeah, absolutely.
How far is the dragon in the air? It's 60 feet from me, but like, how far is it from the nearest floor?
I'm gonna say it's over the edge of the tower.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to actually reach like, you'd have to
Yeah,
leap
how far is
maybe
the jump?
about 30 feet, let's say. You make it 20. Doesn't
Jump?
matter.
My jump is like 10 feet, right?
I assume so.
Choices.
Yeah, but this is very much like a Mission Impossible type situation. Any place that we try to go, there's going to be a sufficient number of snowflakes. We'll be absolutely perforated.
Yep.
It'll
Can
be
I-
like being
Why?
pushed through a sieve wherever we try to go. Even if we try to get a cappuccino.
I try to step on a snowflake.
Ooh, good idea.
Oh no, this
Like
kicks
stairs.
ass.
Like stairs.
Yeah.
That kicks ass. This is some anime shit.
Man, I hadn't accounted for that one.
Fuck you, Kris.
One of the
Beat ya.
one of my understandings, like classically as a DM, you're supposed to act as though you've done all this before and it is an actual world. But I got to think about that one. No.
But you have to simulate it atom by atom.
Let's see, precisely. You step onto the snowflake, and as we had recently posited, your foot absolutely goes straight through, and you take 1d6 piercing.
Ow!
Fuck.
It goes
1d6?
straight through the boot bottom.
You said 1d6?
Sure.
Do I roll it or you do?
Oh, you can roll it. I'd love to see it. Doesn't matter.
5. I'm really good at rolling when it's to hurt myself.
Good job.
Don't worry, you still have like hundreds of hit points.
Yeah, I
we
do.
we
No,
can
you're
still
fine.
walk around.
Yeah.
Still walk
can't-
around. You have to be very careful at this moment in time.
I have a torch.
Is this?
Yeah.
I would love to pull that torch out and attempt to burn one of the snowflakes in front of me to see if we can just get rid of all of them
Okay.
and
that's
then
wise.
fly to the.
That's a good idea. You can try to do that. The torch. How do you traditionally light the torch?
With my tinderbox.
Okay. It won't strike. It does not catch. Does not work at all.
May I try to cast a spell?
Yes.
May I cast Moonbeam to try to just bzz the dragon?
Ooh. So how does? Yeah. Tell me about Moonbeam. What connection do you have to call out to, or?
Well, all of my spell casting comes from Lathander, blessed be his name.
The god of death.
No, honey,
No?
no.
No.
But
But Lathander.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Axe Lord.
It's verbal, somatic, and material concentration.
You begin to call forth that familiar feeling, and it does not meet you back.
Okay. That doesn't take a spell slot, right?
No, that doesn't.
Okay,
take
great.
place.
Awesome.
You do not feel the light of Lathander in this place. At this
Wait,
point.
what?
It was just a matter of time.
Yeah,
I feel so empty.
something is wrong. There is no connection to Lathander.
What?
Can I tell if this is some sort of spell that is being cast around us?
How would you go about doing that? Sure.
Well, I went to a really good university.
She went to a very expensive university. Now
And
it's also
sometimes-
good.
Sometimes, when you got a bunch of kids casting spells, the teachers will put you in detention or timeout, anti-magic field, something like
Oh, I
that.
see. I see. Like, does it feel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about an
the
Arcana
back of
check
your
for that?
neck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's try that.
Man, I wish Strix were here.
Yeah, me too.
That'd be cool.
15 plus 8, so 23.
That's pretty sturdy. You absolutely understand this to be a fundamental shift in how the universe works and is not a localized field.
I very proudly exclaim this to everyone. Now, I understand your obsession with the snowflakes, and although it is very cute, the laws of the universe, as we know them, and as I spent a lot of time studying, no longer apply. So
then, I would like to turn my back to the group and attempt to urinate on the snow and see what happens. Maybe that still works.
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're full,
I'm
you got
full.
enough in there.
I don't remember the last time in any of these games I went to the bathroom, so I'm
Dude, you're jam-packed.
Yeah.
That bladder is taut.
we got gallons. I'm like 9 feet tall. We're ready to go.
Yeah, you may not. It might be a reaction. It may not. You may not be able to stop it.
I might not.
Yeah. Okay.
Break the seal. We're done.
Can't believe I get to say this. The urine. I'm gonna get a clean audio on this one. The hot intertwining braids
no.
I'm pissing DNA strands?
cascade.
Yeah.
Is it healthy looking? I hope it's healthy looking.
It's got to be clear.
No, he's dehydrated.
No!
No.
Reeks of asparagus and cheese.
Goodbye, everyone.
It's the consistency of Mrs. Buttersworth.
He's dying.
Yeah. I'm glad this happened in front of us because we can now assess the situation and get you to a doctor.
Yeah.
That's why I turned my back. I'm sensitive.
Yeah.
Anyone got a healing spell?
No. You, much like anything else, when you try to scoop the snow up, it comes down, it lands, it begins to melt the snow, but you hear almost like it's a sense of like rejection of even your urine. And it
Rich
reforms
as it is.
itself. Yeah. And it reforms itself, and your urine bizarrely skates off, like
pools of mercury?
like water on a hot plate.
Griddle.
Yeah, where it just goes skates away. Nothing you've ever seen.
Goodbye, urine.
Frictionless, it disappears.
I mean, that's kind of ideal, honestly.
Yeah, it is. I like this place now.
Yeah.
This is convenient.
Gotta look on the bright
itself.
side, you know?
Yeah. We're here.
You, before anybody else pees or gets hurt, you hear coming up the steps behind you in the Revel's End Tower, you hear the mechanical clank and spin around, and you can see two small, boxy,
No.
I hate those.
segmented creatures.
Why are there sound effects?
Bizarre because of the magic of Syrinscape. The wings that don't seem like they would be able to carry a being of that size. And in addition to the clanking audio, you do notice the big, beautiful lips of two Modrons.
Lips?
Oh yeah, they got a bunch
Yeah.
of, they have the sweetest lips imaginable.
All right, I'm gonna make you elaborate.
Yeah.
What do those look like? What
I
are they
will.
made of?
That's a great question. As far as I can tell, the Modrons are mechanical beings that have ever-pursed Cupid's bow, beautiful, kissable lips. And I'm not sure why they do, but they do have them. In all of the drawings of them, that is what they have.
I feel
they're full.
confused.
They're
I feel
full,
It's like that.
and they're moist.
Wow.
Evelyn
They're ready to
feels
go.
things she's never felt before.
Wet lips.
They approach, and they say, one of them says, wait a minute, before anybody else gets hurt. Relax. We freed you. Everybody cool? You doing okay? You got injured.
I don't feel super free.
Yeah, you look like you got hurt. You look like you're hurting in maybe a way that's going to take more time to reveal itself.
Yeah.
But
Been a rough couple of months.
yeah. Listen, my name is Stack, and this is my partner, Elsif. We're from the Bureau of Interplanar Affairs. I apologize for this. It's supposed to be very confusing, but we've been authorized by our tri-drone to allow your corporeal bodies access to Modron's surrogate time.
What?
It's a time-style causality management system, which has useful similarities to, but is wholly distinct from linear time.
What? CPT.
Yeah, precise.
Don't act. No, don't act like you know about this.
So you're in charge?
Oh, no, heavens no. I'm here for cheese.
Okay.
And Lathander, the god of destruction.
No, honey, no. New dawn.
Okay,
Birth. Rebirth.
Okay.
Blood skull.
okay.
Right.
God of pregnancy.
What? I mean, I guess.
Listen, we would never do this any other way, but we need your assistance. As you've noticed, we got a lot of issues with the structure of the universe itself. Time seems to have stopped for the great material plane, at least.
You didn't do this? The whole plane is like this?
I would say that all planes are like this, yes.
What?
Yes.
And you didn't do it?
No, not willingly. I mean, you could see the results for yourself if you haven't noticed. And he directs your attention to the wall of the glacier, which Revel's End is near. And you can see in the distance the arc of a great gear, a great brass gear that has suddenly placed itself there. And occasionally, at intervals, you can see this massive object, which is perhaps 3 miles from center to edge, attempting to rotate, and a bizarre clang results. An avalanche from the glacier begins to cascade and then reverts. And it cannot fall. And the gear does not turn.
The gear wasn't there before, right?
No.
No.
The gear is brand new.
So I kneel down. So we have Stack and we have Elsef?
Elsif, yeah.
Elsif. I say, so if you can stop all this, I don't understand what you could possibly need our help with, but I would be interested in a long-term contract with your organization. I feel like time is money, literally. And I feel like that's a business I want to be in.
Well, unfortunately, right now, money doesn't exist, by your analogy.
Are you okay, Omin?
There's no air has come in or out. I put a comforting hand on my daughter's shoulder, but it's just to use her physical body as a crutch.
There's no comfort in the hand. It's just suddenly all of your weight and collapsing on it.
Just like a can.
Yeah.
You notice I have also just gone rigid.
There's just going to be a pile of drawings over here.
What do you...
Well, it's so great that Certainty's here, because certainly she can explain it to us. She went to fancy school.
Certainly.
Does that even mean anything anymore? What was the point of it all? Like, money's how you show your affection. It's how you celebrate your success.
That's correct. It's how you reward yourself and others. It's how you make friends. Money. I reach down and I grab Elsef's shoulders and I say, money is time.
What about liquid assets? Because those are still present. I understand maybe our portfolios aren't doing right well, but what about our physical assets? What about real estate?
Yeah, but
you can see it.
But we're not losing money on these portfolios either. Keep that in mind.
That's true. We're stable. It just doesn't...
Elsif says, I'm going to need both of you to calm down, okay? We're requesting your help because, honestly, we have sought it from many from the material plane. Various levels of deity, intelligent being.
Did you ask Lathander? He's the best.
He wouldn't talk to us.
What?
He was unreachable.
No, you must have not. You did something wrong.
I don't know. Listen, I wasn't in charge of that. Okay? We're from the Bureau, all right? We came to this late. We came to this, listen, 200 years have passed. since this gear stopped, Modron years, surrogate years, the interim time that we have developed to take the place of time. And it's not getting any better. We're at a complete impasse.
So we're like your last hope.
You're one of the last. Well, there's always more that we could contract
Right.
and find. But I mean, every time we do this, we hope that this one helps us. And we've been wrong every time so far.
How many times have you guys tried this?
I mean, not that many times, because each time we put all our faith in one group being able to solve it for us. But it's, I would say, between 30 or 40 times.
So what happens to that group?
Many of them are still in mechanists trying to work it out. But, you know, a lot of them disappear at the edges.
Wow.
You know what? I mean, it's going to be much easier to show you what I mean. But, you know.
Would you?
Yeah, I'd love to. We'd love to. And you... Gosh, how do I want to do this?
I was just going to say.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine what's happening up there.
The stack says, all right, come with me. Be careful. You got to step on the air itself. Avoid the snowflakes. You know, this should help. And you hear like a high-pitched burst, like of, it's very faint, but it's almost like an RF signal. And a cloud of Modrons that you did not know were there, they stand still, such that you can now see them. They were moving too fast before. And he appears to communicate something to them. They nod in acknowledgement, and then they vibrate away. All right, come with me. And he steps out beyond the edge of the tower, and he's standing on the air itself. Come on. He's heading in the direction of the gear.
Okay, makes sense.
He's gesturing. Come on, it's safe. It's safe now. You wouldn't want to try before, but
Strix, we're going walking on the air. Come on. Evelyn starts walking.
works fine. Works great.
Cool.
I'm not even here. You guys
Oh yeah, you're not here yet. Sorry. Let's get to that part. Seeing as how, for some reason, we could not free one of your associates, we found a similarly, I hope that you don't mind, but someone in your organization who is the most adjacent to this one, so we found kind of a dirty witch. And I feel like that's pretty much, you know,
Well,
on the balance.
How dirty?
Pretty, hold on a second. And now you are instantiated. You appear in the space from, where were you before? Would you imagine? Well, where were, like, no, like what were you doing in this prior as the, what was your position on the tower is what I mean?
I was, when we finished, when the Cosmo Hopper left.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if they left me, I just want to like, oh, okay, and like wandered off like a lost like grandma.
That's right, yes.
Like
That's
I've just
where
been like, I'm just gonna go kick a few gym corpses to like cheer myself up.
Okay, well then it was a simple matter to transport you up to the
All right.
top here.
And I put all their pants back on because I was really upset.
That's very kind.
Yeah. I was like, oh God.
A kid could stumble in there.
They could.
It's the worst.
Yeah, all the kids in prison.
Does she get transported in with a pair of Jim's pants in her hand?
Yes, absolutely. There's
No! It immediately catches on fire. It's gone.
wait, how would it catch on fire?
I have magic.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No.
Strix, what were you doing with
I
Jim's
throw
pants?
up on them.
That works though.
Yeah.
That is, the throw up is there.
Okay,
for
and they're
real.
gone.
Yeah. This is sufficient, right? Instead of this one, and gesturing back to Kris, who, unlike the others who are all stopped, it sort of looks like a volumetric cloud of Kris colors, like as though they are blurry somehow.
Just sort of shaking in space?
Yeah.
Is Kris okay?
I don't know. That's something I couldn't tell you.
Can I arcana check what's happening? Because there's pants, there's barf, there's really unhealthy looking urine,
Yeah.
And those
Just
are
a
the
whole-
3 keys to
Yeah,
knowledge.
that's on my list of like planar breakage.
Yes,
You can
agreed.
triangulate
Yeah.
from these 3 coordinates.
Yes, I'm like, oh, uh-oh, that's on the list. So I'm gonna Arcana check this because.
Is it like because they're specific?
Okay, that's a 3, but
But
I have a plus a lot, plus 7. So it's still 10. That's not that bad.
During your check, how you do that is you remember what Certainty had said earlier, and that's it. You use your own mind to remember, and
Yeah.
it doesn't have any more information.
I'm thrown by the color of the urine, I guess.
the skittering you.
And it's shocking,
Oh, yeah.
and I'll give you that.
But I'm happy to see Evelyn, and I'm like, did you notice I was like missing?
You were there all along.
No, I wasn't.
I knew where you were.
I
I don't like to infringe on your free time. You know, you
Where's-
don't get much rest time. So if you were having fun playing in the blood, I was going to let you play in the blood.
That's true. Where's Mintacoin? You remember that?
Isn't he right there with you?
No, it's gone forever.
Dang it.
We have too many pets.
It was your job to watch it, and I'll be mad later.
Speaking of that, I apologize, our new friends, Stack and Elsif. We have this tendency to sometimes just talk amongst ourselves. It seems like you really need help. What did you want us to do?
Are those Modrons?
No! It's okay. Shh, shh, shh. They're friendly ones.
They tried to kill us last time.
They're friendly. It's okay.
Look at their lips, though.
Grandma Strix, I've told you so many times you can't just say that.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving gets so awkward sometimes.
With the Modrons?
She's doing it again.
It's, obviously it's something that we have tried to talk to her about.
I know you come from a different era, but you can't just do that. It's time to change with the times. These
Yeah.
Modrods are our friends.
Yeah.
You need
They
to,
have names. You should
you need to
learn
listen
them.
to this one.
I'm so
You need to listen to
mad.
her.
This is
These are-
Stack. This is Elsif.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Thank,
sorry. I'm so
thank
sorry
you.
for her.
Appreciate it. All right.
Is barmy a bad word? What about sigil? Is that a bad word?
Sigil is fine, Barmy is marginal.
I need to learn.
So you are having this argument as you walk, or we'll never get there.
We're walking on air as we have this argument.
It's a incredible sight. It's a jaunt, but you don't feel the cold. And as you walk forward, the snowflakes now, move around you and then return to their position.
They're more polite.
Right. And Stack says, let me catch you up a little bit on how we've had to work around this problem. You may wonder why you don't have any connection to magic. It's because time has stopped. You may wonder why you're able to move right now. And that is, all thanks to the Poindexters over at the Central, figuring out how to make this work. But each of you currently allocated to you as a cloud of monodrones, who at this moment,
Is that what we saw before?
yeah. Let's see some perception checks, if we may.
As Evelyn steps now, she'll be like, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Can I try and kick? I'm
Ooh,
gonna kick.
seen
I
some
don't
good
like
numbers.
Hopefully. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
But I got -1. So it's 19.
No, but it still works. It's still crit. It's still 20.
Perfect.
16.
24.
15.
Okay.
11.
Yeah, Bobbie, you and Omin see it first. You a little bit before, because of the 20. But you're aware that as you're walking forward, you look down at the drop, the precipitous drop below you, and you are aware that you can see the swiftly vibrating and blurry and almost see-through completely heads of the circular monodrones appearing beneath you. You are also aware that now that you look up your body, you also see instants fading in and out the hands of modrons, these same monodrones moving your body for you,
Oh, gross.
Whoa.
placing you at the next logical position in space that you seem to be comfortable with. And they can do it fast enough that it seems like it's your own doing. Except sometimes you do hear that.
So is my brain telling my body to move, or are they moving me against my will and I'm just a a vessel.
From that role, you can tell that they must have figured out a way to determine what your brain is trying to send your body.
So can I?
And they do that for you. They're doing all of it for you.
Can I attempt to just?
No, this means that they made you pee.
Yeah. You guys made me pee?
It means that they had their grubby little hands
All over
all over your product.
Yeah.
Take me out to dinner first, at least.
All right.
I all of a sudden start blushing all over my body uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna walk as though I am stepping up a set of stairs.
It starts to work, but after maybe the third step, yeah, there's a drop, and it puts you on the same level as everybody else.
Ow.
Yeah, Stack's like, nah, that doesn't work.
Oh, come on.
You thinking about that pee?
A little bit.
No, it gets worse. Without time, like none of that stream works either. They have to migrate each droplet in a computed arc to where they believe it will go, and it's pretty accurate. We do a pretty good job.
So is my bladder still full?
No. No, it was extracted.
Oh, extracted.
Oh God, I hate this noise
So you
so
mean
much.
to tell me that amongst your people, there is a designated pea mechanic bot? Like, is that the most cursed person
Like
from your
per
village,
molecule,
or?
right?
They trade off. I wish I had the button that was making that sound. It's not. I don't have control of it. No, they trade off. You know, I'm glad I'm a duo drone. I have to do it, right? I'm a higher station.
Yeah.
So,
Evelyn's like, okay, let's get going. Walks for it faster. Yeah.
So at this point, you have gotten up all the way to the gear, and the face of it looms in front of you. And you also see that there are what appears to be what may have been a great city that sat at the center of the gear.
Like projecting out?
It may have projected out, I mean, certainly when the gear was oriented normally, but now you see that the wreckage of the city lies below at the foot of the glacier, having appeared here on the material plane and being ripped from its moorings in Mechanus. This is the final resting place of these skyscrapers.
This ruin.
Yeah, this ruin. And you also see at the center of the gear itself that there is a flickering, almost reminiscent of green flame. I said reminiscent of. I didn't say it was actually.
Et Susan.
But this looks like a portal, but it's almost, at this distance, it's a slit. It is not a proper construct, and the flickering nature of it leads you to believe that something is very wrong. It's not a natural shape for a portal, not a desirable one.
It's compressed somehow?
Yeah, it's about.
That's the portal.
That's the portal sound.
It doesn't sound quite right.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I can tell. I can tell. I
like-
grew up in a portal shop, and it's like you get used to a certain sound, and that's
Yeah,
what
no, people bring this portal into the shop.
Yeah.
They don't walk out with it.
So what seems to be the
Yeah.
Strix is like, really? A portal shop?
no.
Oh, because I have experience. I'm just asking.
I think that I think applying this experience,
Oh, so
and
you're-
certainly given your
So my boss is lying.
the places that you would get used to it.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
Um,
All right, he's lying.
I think we want to apply this experience directly to this portal.
I try to walk away. I don't want to deal with this.
You are able to walk away.
They let me?
Well, you're starting to walk away, and I mean, you're still able to walk in the air. You don't fall. But at some point, your movement begins to get slowed, and Stack says, "What are you doing? What do you need?"
I just wanted a distance. I'm a little concerned because portals, I'm just saying, if we're going to do some planar travel, I have some people don't like me. I just wanted some distance.
Oh, who doesn't like you? Because I almost guarantee they are out of practice. They're not able to do
It's a
anything.
long list. It's really long. I mean, you want the whole list? It's going to take about 45 minutes. Evelyn knows too.
Unfortunately, as a Modron, they do want to know the full list. We don't have to actually go through
Strix
it, but
does it though.
Okay,
It does
you
take
go
40
through
minutes.
it.
We stand in midair and wait for Strix to list every person.
Well, but Strix
who
looks at
dislikes
Evelyn
her.
and is like, who else doesn't like us?
I think, dislike is just a really strong word. Maybe they love you in a different way.
Oh yeah.
And then they
Straub.
have this argument for like an hour.
Yeah, Straub.
It happens for a minute.
I'm going with Evelyn. Evelyn has convinced me with its 45 minutes. I'm sorry. I just don't like portals. It's just a little.
It's okay. I think we are really meant to help, and we've been standing in midair for a long time, which is fine for me. But usually I'm moving in midair, and this is making me just a little bit uneasy. So I think maybe you could describe to us what that portal is and where we're going and what we're supposed to be helping you with.
Yeah, and what's wrong? You're people of logic. What's wrong?
We're going to Mechanus. We're going to Regulus. And as you'll see, unfortunately, Primus, the one in Prime, is also subject to this time
Oh,
stoppage.
shit.
And
That sounds bad.
as a result, come through.
You're in a surprisingly good mood given everything that you've just told us.
I've been doing this for 200 years, like I said. This is between the ticks of your seconds, but we've had to adapt. Mechanus is quite different from what you may remember. Has anybody been here before? Anybody been to Mechanus before?
I've been
Show
to-
hands.
I've seen the Modrons marching. They.
Yeah.
A little.
Classic.
I think I read a comic about it once.
I've been to the Gate Town, if that's anything.
I've been there too. Yeah. Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, there's some good fanfic about it.
It's not dirty
floating
enough
around.
for me.
What's fanfic?
Given your love of Lathander, you'd probably be way into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you show me some?
Yeah, I can definitely show you.
Please, if you write Lathander fanfic, I'm going.
I think you could make a killing. There's a lot of people out there that are self-publishing this smut, and I think you could really thrive.
What's smut? What's smut?
I thought that I heard smut, but I know that I didn't hear smut at the same time, right? Like, I know that I didn't hear that.
Of course you didn't.
Oh my
So if I love Lathander, I could just write stories about him, and that's fanfic?
Yeah,
But we're
and you
just
can
like-
give it to people, and people will believe it, and that's how You know what? Let's go through this portal.
Strix suddenly realizes that certainty is so cool. We're pals now.
And Evelyn also thinks certainty is so cool and that they're pals, but doesn't actually get it at all.
So Strix, is this a portal allergy?
No, I just
Right?
when you go to enough planes.
When I was a kid, like when I was 12, it's like, right? It's like,
You go to the planes, you have enough of those issues. At times, you might end up places, like just saying, big blades. That
oh,
person, like,
absolutely.
snatch out, grab the key, snatch out, bring you into the mazes because they don't like you.
I would say that that's not common.
Oh, well,
We could get you a whistle if it makes you feel more safe.
Yeah.
Or like,
it's beyond a whistle. It's more like a
Howl?
scream, a blood-curdling scream sort of thing.
Also, we've had some bad experiences, Strix particularly, with some Modrons, not these Modrons, not just...
There were bombs in them, like they were, blew up our house.
But we are totally
And mercy
cool.
killers.
We're
no
cool.
mercy killers involved in this?
We're cool. No.
I haven't seen any, but they might be very small.
Blades. Anyone that has blades on their body,
Yeah.
immediately we are,
are you sure they're not just punk? Because that's kind of the look now, Grandma. Like,
Yeah, it's...
I am not 200 years old yet. Okay?
Are you actually related? You're calling her grandma.
No, I don't know why this is happening, but I'm just going to accept it. Because I don't want to make the boss mad.
Did you have children?
No!
Congrats.
What?
That's so nice.
All praise be to Lathander.
Lathander, the god of new birth.
The god of burning things.
No, wait. Son.
I want to leave.
Burning.
I'm sorry, what were we doing?
So there are the two Modrons are already on the other side of this portal, which is unfortunately it's thousands of feet long, only about 5 feet tall.
Ooh.
So those
I mean,
of you
I
may
fit
need
perfectly.
to maybe crouch
I hate this.
to enter, and they're beckoning, and they're looking at each other like.
I'm exactly 5 feet tall, but the weapons stand about a foot above me, so I have to crouch, and the edge of my battle axe is just scraping the top.
Yeah. You're right. Safely navigated. You are. You now stand upright in the correct position, not vertically, upon a great brass surface, and you recognize this as Mechanus itself, but unlike Mechanus, which you would assume has. Oh, I just started to hear.
It's pretty cool.
The first thing you notice amid all these buildings and structures and brass is that almost none of the workings of the buildings themselves. You see like many gears and many interlocking cams and shafts and cam shafts. None of them are rotating. What you do see is great rows as far down as you can see, which because of the light, the glow, you assume is the center of the gear. Great rows of monodrones, all the way down, perhaps 12 wide, and they each seem to be conferring with the one behind them in line and one in front of them.
But there's nothing productive happening at all?
They're exchanging things and holding things, but nothing else is happening other than that. And that sound. And they're saying it a lot. Whatever that sound is, they like to say it. They are interested in saying it. They want you to know about it. They don't mind that you hear it.
I respect it.
Yeah.
Evelyn is trying to learn that word.
At the edges of this stream of them, there are higher level Modrons who do look your way upon hearing these. And one is like,
Not this.
no. Get out. No. You're gonna upset them. So Stack and Elsif now, it's like, this is what's become of us. Nothing works. Time doesn't work. The gears don't turn. We have to simulate it. It's all the Modrons do anymore. The way we keep track of things is with these. And he gestures to the line, and you can see now that he's...
shit.
Now
I know
that
exactly what this is.
What is it?
It's a computer.
You don't know what that is? Omin doesn't know what that is.
Sorry.
But they are...
Called out.
They're exchanging little brass... they look like punch cards.
Oh no!
So they are conceiving of, storing, and processing the universe physically.
Yeah. I don't know if I was supposed to make you do a check to determine that, but I think you got there. Omin seems like somebody who could solve that, who would observe that.
This is bad. This is really bad.
It's very bad.
Everything's gonna fall apart.
If anyone had just taken the time to consult Lathander,
I
we
think-
wouldn't have this problem.
Do you know what does Lathander do in his free time? Let's take guesses. What do you
Probably
think he does?
kiss babies.
Yeah, kiss babies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably hunts humans too.
What?
No.
What?
Prosperity.
Hunts humans to give them prosperity? Maybe. Yeah.
Well,
probably.
he doesn't have time to worry about time not working because guess what? This is beyond Lathander. This is plain stuff. You know plain stuff?
I didn't know she was so funny. Beyond Lathander.
I look at Omin and I look at Certainty. I'm like, plain stuff. This is beyond this. It's a prom bowl.
No, it's a huge problem.
I told you to take planar mechanics, but no. I'm paying for it. I should get to determine a couple things about the schedule.
Is this one of those schools where you can take like dragons as a math credit?
Don't act like you know what a credit is, Strix.
I know what school is.
Barely, probably just in theory.
I saw one once. Thank you.
From a great distance, through a lens.
See,
Through a lens.
This is why I call her grandma. She's so out of touch.
Oh, it's like a nickname.
Yeah.
That's cute, Grandma.
See?
Grandma.
It fits.
I don't like this. Listen, okay, so we have to hope that it's an easy problem. Maybe they dropped something in there.
Well, you know, next time someone's bleeding and they're like, hey, is there a planar mechanic here? I'll be sure to be like, yes, because that's what...
All right, I'm mad.
I can do stuff too.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
Arcana check this and show that you don't have to go to college to be smart.
Please.
Yeah.
Please roll well. Please roll well.
Yeah. Modest.
Not enough.
But it's plus, listen, I'm street smart,
That's
okay?
a GED.
So it's plus 7.
That's at least an equivalent.
So it's 18.
That's a degree.
Yeah.
That's a degree.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So wait, do you...
Trade schools.
Is the Arcana
honorary.
check to determine the nature of the Arcana check you can do?
Yes. It's nested.
It's pretty good. You feel like it's about an 18.
Yeah. Cool.
You discover that it's an 18. What would have been funny if you rolled poorly? It would have been like, you have no idea. You think it's a 27.
Nice.
So certainty, we have to hope. We have to hope that it is a simple problem. And the reason that they can't solve it is because they're Modrons. We have to hope it is easy.
Yes.
Because this is way above our pay grade. And I set the grade.
Wait, are we supposed to be getting paid?
Yeah.
Some of us, at some time.
Oh, no.
Well, right now, time has stopped, so ha ha ha. So, think about that.
I will. I'll think about it.
Yeah, you can't bill these hours. Ha ha.
I don't know what money is. I didn't go to college.
All right.
Listen, I can
What
sense,
are we supposed to be doing?
I can sense that there's some tension. This might cheer you up.
What, do you have a joke or something? You just showed up and said, hi. Time has been stopped for 200 years. What, you want us to have a picnic? Yay, time has stopped, and we're your 40th attempt at fixing it.
I mean, yeah, you can see why we'd be upset as well.
That does kind of suck to be 40th.
Could have picked us first.
Yeah.
Well, I could pick you first, but then I also just heard that you can't do it. So we could...
Hey, now nobody said that.
Technically, on paper, you did not see my client saying that. So, libel, slander.
Yes.
That's true.
Law still works. You can still
Does
be
it?
sued. I don't
Does
know what
the
we'd
law
sue you
still
for.
work?
The law still works.
Oh.
It's one thing we can agree on.
Yeah, but I say, but your laws don't. Can you tell me where it started? Did it start in one place and then spread?
As far as we can tell, it happened when that gear came out of joint, appeared in the glacier. We've tried to remove everything around the glacier, stretch the edge of the portal so that the gear can return. We can't. It will not work. And because of the nature of the problem, there's a divide. The Modrons themselves, without Primus, cannot agree on how to solve the problem. Some of us believe that this is a losing battle, and we should focus all the resources on solving the gear issue.
Oh, no.
Others of us, them, believe what we need to do is simulate all of the universe with the limited resources we have in order to diminish the backlog.
Would you say you need to reverse the cog 1.5 degrees?
It's not much.
No
It's
one got the
very
climate change
small.
joke? No?
It's
Okay.
very small.
That's fine.
I don't
Recycle.
understand humor.
Evelyn says recycle.
I don't know if you've noticed, but this is like a machine world.
Yeah.
Not a lot of jokes here.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad.
I can't do magic right now, so I'm
Say-
pretty useless.
Stack, can you simulate arcane magic?
This is exactly what I'm getting to, what I'm hoping will cheer you up. In the same way that we have to simulate your movement, we've also allocated a Modron who hopefully will be able to do and parse the ways in which you cast spells and act as your new gods, deities, or whatever you need. So let me introduce you currently to, I noticed you were talking about Lathander earlier, to Lathander.
What?
And a monodrone appears in front of you, fidgeting with some robes,
Amazing.
white robes, and then stands beatifically.
I immediately drop down to hands and knees and just
No.
It's Lathander,
No.
the god of metals.
I love you.
Thank you.
Did you really convert him?
Good. You good.
Yes, this is all I want. Look what I'm doing. I'm doing the thing. You told me.
And you're doing it so well.
Yeah.
Good. You good too. Also.
He likes. I think he likes.
Lathander.
That's the whole
I
sentence.
have to fix something. I have some like ash. I think it's like Stinky's ashes. I got garbage all over me. I'm gonna walk up and draw some abs. Just like, but this is like a line through it. I'm like, so accurate.
Lathander conspiratorially looks at you like
see?
as if to indicate, does Lathander have abs?
Yes. And
Should I have had abs?
No, it's perfect. I put like a dead rat, and I'm like, this is a baby. Give it a smooch. Smooch. Oh my gosh, look! Evelyn, it's him!
Lathander,
Resuscitating the rat.
Evelyn, you may feel that the one thing that this Modron does have in common with the Lord of Light is those pursed, beautiful,
Juicy.
lush, beast
Evelyn is
on
like,
lips.
she's thumbing through text in her brain of like what to do when you don't have a connection with Lathander and you're in a different plane and you're trying to save the world.
Your best friend is mocking you.
No, right now that's Lathander. That's Lathander. That's Lathander for you. And Lathander will do, as you pray to Lathander, this one is gonna do right by you.
And Lathander spake unto the people and said, when so forth that I am not present, may my avatar be in accordance with my will. And I guess, I don't know.
I did, the Modron says. I said that. It is you, yes, good.
Lathander teaches us to be flexible and to
Be flexible.
do according.
Is that why you like her?
Do Timora next. Do Timora next.
And
I'm
to do
good.
according to what the situation demands, and as such,
Demands.
I think perhaps Lathander might, in this instance, be okay with us understanding that we are. This is so bad.
What's wrong?
Nothing,
We get to see it.
Nothing, sweetie. Yeah.
All right, Lathander. You see me?
Can I get an autograph?
Behind Bobbie's back, Evelyn is like,
I'm just so excited to meet you. I've been training for, 3 months, and I'm just so excited.
Oh, this is delicious. Yum,
Lathander.
yum, yum.
Lathander. Incredibly. Your patron, your savior, reaches down from the robe, produces one of these brass slips that you're also seeing these Modrons, and scrawls, etching with its pointy finger, that metal finger, Lathander, writes it down, and then hands it to you. Yes, thank you, Lathander.
Thank you.
Good.
all right, Lathander,
Me.
if I call upon you, will you help me cast my spells?
Yes, Lathander.
Evelyn,
Yes, all what I do this.
Say, yeah.
I want to.
Die.
I want to perform. I want to perform ceremony.
Okay, explain to me ceremony.
I would like you, Lathander,
You're
As
like
Bobbie
looking
is-
down at him, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Lathander
at
is not.
5 feet looking down.
Yes.
As Bobbie is so devoted to your service, I would like you to perform a dedication so that I may touch this humanoid who wishes to be dedicated to you, Lathander's service, for the next 24 hours. Whenever the target makes a saving throw, it can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the save.
As you explain, you see the look on the Modron's face changes from one of yes to like intense concentration, trying to remember everything you said, okay, and says yes. Ceremony, begin. Name?
Bobbie Zimmeruski.
I love you.
Yes.
Lathander, Bobbie, ceremony completed.
Thank you.
Pope hand?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Cairo?
The clockwork pope. I say, certainty, there's no universe in which I let one of these things simulate my god.
Timora.
Did it work?
It does.
Oh my God. Oh my Lathander.
I say,
This is
no,
the best day of my life.
certainty, no, we can let them do this.
Does this cost a spell slot?
We don't need this.
I don't know. Does it cost a spell slot? Did you
I think-
explain it to the Modrons or not?
I think that, like, if I did not channel the power of myself from Lathander, it was a complete simulation.
No, it did not.
Yeah. Okay.
not.
Okay.
Wow. Way to find a loophole.
So conspiratorially,
Yeah.
while this is happening, it's being observed, and Strix is doing a little dance because it's finally proved how empty the Pantheon is. I say
proved nothing of
certainty,
the sort.
there's no universe in which I let one of these things
It would be like
simulate my god.
horrible theme restaurants.
It would, except for your spirit.
You know, where they like play the instruments
Oh.
and they have the big dead eyes, and as a child they expect you to not be terrified.
Exactly,
Welcome
but it's
to
all lies.
Plain
And
Forest
Lathander
Cafe.
spake upon the people and said, "When you feel my absence, look around and find ye my avatar, from whom I will make a font of my power. And as such, here he is."
With abs.
Yeah. So this is what we're not going to do.
No.
And I direct your attention toward all the monodrones and the tiny things that they are shifting between one another. And I say, fuck spells. That is the magic.
Evelyn
We
is,
need to know how to tell them what to simulate.
Evelyn is casting Misty Step, like poof, 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 over and over again.
Yeah, and as you're doing that, it is working.
Yeah, no spell slots.
Yeah, and you feel again that the pressure on at your back that you identify now as many monodrome
paws.
hands, right, shunting you from place to place and then vanishing again.
How large are the things that they're passing back and forth?
They're about, it's like the size of a punch card, so about 3 inches by.
It's copper?
Yeah, it is a metal. Yeah, it's like brass.
Thick or thin?
Pretty thin. It's got some give to it.
Thank you.
Now
I don't-
Evelyn is casting Find Steed and has a small herd.
When you cast Find Steed, a Modron appears and laboriously
Oh no.
is trying to find a steed. It is not having a lot of success.
I have to say,
And then finally, knowing of this failure, has now gotten on all fours.
To ride. Now don't you feel bad?
That's
And,
dark.
and it goes.
Evelyn, it's boring glory.
Boring glory. I don't know. That's not as exciting.
Each of you have access to your god as such as it is. But what we need to do is, we need to track down issues that we are experiencing here.
Regulus is well taken care of. The simulation is as accurate as we can make it. But as we go further out, these other gears, we do not have the resources to simulate them properly. And certain parties have taken note of this and are using it to their advantage.
So who can operate under these conditions?
No one. No one.
Well, then
Then how are they doing it?
Yes.
Well, here, many of the Modrons also feel that regardless of what the behavior is, it must be simulated accurately. We've had fights, we've had combats that would be completely avoidable if the Modrons decided not to simulate them. Did you notice the city on the gear? This was a point of contention for decades with us. But it was finally decided that, yes, gravity would be in effect, and each of the Modrons that lived in that city had to simulate the city falling down, and also had to simulate their own demise in the wreckage, and remain there to this day.
So we're talking about a level of commitment to the bit that just exceeds reason.
Yeah. Okay, so this is easy. Hello, Modrons. Little team meeting here, team huddle, stand meeting. Theoretically, by your own logic, because my mother is the avatar of Tamora, and therefore I would reflexively cast spells, not even necessarily channeling her divinity, therefore you're required to do it without creating a complete abomination of my mother and scarring my father forever. Do it. So just do what I say. Without creating some weird metal witch woman.
In this moment, a monodrone appears before you and says, "Hi, Tamora."
I immediately grab 2 daggers from my boots and just plunge them in it and rip it apart. Nope!
I was convinced.
That's not my mommy.
You killed your god.
That's not my mommy.
Disrespect.
Astral plane for you.
That's not my mommy.
Okay.
Floating forever.
Stack turns to you and says, "Do you know how much work you just made for us?"
So exactly, it would be in both of our best interests to not make any more.
Okay.
I believe my spells should go, therefore they should go. That's what makes them work.
Listen, if that's how spells work,
By
then
my logic, yes, and therefore by your logic, they should too.
I'm happy to turn the other way on this one. That's fine.
You're not going to win this debate with me. 3-time state champ.
I don't care to.
She's so scary.
We won't get anything done if we do that.
Yeah, and I have a lot of daggers, and you are very small, and I do not care for your lives 1 iota. Now, point us towards the wrongdoers, and I will do the same to them, because I find your entire realm, honestly, a very profitable venture.
Wait, your mom is the avatar of Tamora.
Yes.
I can get it. I can get it. I don't know what you want to hear.
I vomit again.
Into Jim's pants. Yeah. It's like the espresso. It's like inside the espresso machine. It just comes out both of the legs.
I was gonna say, yeah, keep it with you.
The crema is perfect.
I reach down and tie the legs together.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Listen, we're stretched pretty thin, all right? That's why I brought you in, okay? You cast spells however you want. You just
What
have
are
to
we
convince the Modrons that it works, all right?
Deal.
While
What are we supposed to be doing?
You need to... I wish I had a god to pray to. I wish I had a god to pray to.
Try Lathander.
He's here. He gave me this thing.
I, Lathander, you shut up.
Hey!
He's not my god.
You don't talk to him like that.
No, talk to me like that.
Excuse me, Modron. So these, they worship gods and whatever. So my magic comes from me. So, and I don't have magic right now, and I would like my magic back. So
Yeah,
what is the?
Go for it. Do it.
All right.
Just, you may have to say it a little louder than you usually do, but it's going to work.
All right. Okay. I will just, I'll do some prestidigitation and then just make some sparkles.
Some birthday party shit?
Yeah, for Evelyn. Yay! Phew. She loves that. It makes her happy. It makes me happy.
Yeah, you see a blur of monodrones appear and strike their own, like their forearms together hard enough to make some sparks show up, and that happened.
Ooh. I hate it, but I'll take it. I don't really care.
On the rim, further out from here, there are issues. There are people taking advantage of this surrogate time system and these time cards. They're coming back. They don't line up. They don't sit with our official records. But we don't have time to solve this. We're behind as it is. But we need to find the parties behind this and stop them.
But they're not people. You're not simulating your own opponents here?
No. Some of us are. Some Modrons are.
This has to do with your
But then they have to file
problems?
a change log. They have to file a time card like everybody else. We're already behind. You see what
Yeah.
So what do I hit?
You get time back. Everybody gets time back. We got to get these gears moving.
Smash, smash. What? Smash, smash.
They're
what?
rogue Modrons.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I smashed
Yes.
Rogue Modron.
Okay, so
We need to find ones that have the anarchy symbols painted
yeah.
on.
Yeah, we need to
You're
find.
dealing with an insurrection.
Yeah, we need to find young Modrons who need healthy after-school activities.
Yeah. Maybe they got
Right.
rollerblades on, and
Yeah.
a police car needs to tell them not to do drugs.
Oh,
exactly.
No, believe us.
How old are you people?
Believe
We're
us.
about the same age, remember?
I mean,
Hey, listen, I don't know, something happened.
We know.
did time stop when you were making that decision, or?
I want to go home.
We know they can be rehabilitated by melting them down and reconstructing them from the same constituent parts. So we still believe that the rogues are, they're willing to follow the law. But you can destroy as many as you want.
Oh!
And we'll just, we'll scoop that up.
Okay, this sounds
Mix it
fun.
fresh.
Evelyn pulls her battle axe out. Where are they?
What we're most interested in is, and hands you finally a dossier, which indicates that
Very official.
it's on brass,
Ooh.
and it's a little bit heavy. It's a little bit too much, hard to read, because now you've got because it's etched, and you've got to kind of
Tilt it.
shine it into the right light to read it. But it indicates that there's been all sorts of criminal activity, reports of counterfeit time.
What?
Being exchanged.
You nerd.
I did this for you, Jerry.
No. As soon as Omin gets the sense that there is a market for time and that it can be falsified.
This is a fine wine of.
Yeah, do you have to keep from drooling so that the Modrons
To
realize
simulate
that
every
they've given this the
rivulet
wrong...
of spit.
Yeah.
So how do we know with this dossier that they're not the good guys?
That's a great question.
Just curious. No disrespect, Lathander.
Disrespect? He's asking for definition. Disrespect.
I'm making sure that I'm not rude to
No.
my god with abs.
No. Lathander, good. You good. You good.
So how do we know, Lathander, that the people that we would be, or the ones that we'd be going after are not actually in the right?
You're asking Lathander directly?
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Lathander assumes a posture of reverence for his own words because he knows they will be important. And he knows that he is speaking to you, his children, and says, bad Modron. Good Modron. Bad Modron. Good Modron. Good, you good. Bad.
It's enough for me.
Bad.
We are not called upon to enter a different culture and redefine their mores, their values.
Understood.
So if they say bad Modron, bad Modron.
Bad Modron.
Praise be Lathander, the god of bludgeoning.
No, well, sometimes.
Yes, bludgeon. Yes, bludgeon. Yes, bludgeon?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes bludgeon.
Bludgeon many times.
Many times. Yes, many times.
The Book of Bludgeon.
Good bludgeon.
Many times.
Good bludgeon, not bad bludgeon.
This Modron is the best thing that's ever happened to Strix.
Yeah.
Ever.
You, Lathander? You, Lathander?
Yes, Lathander, yes.
No.
Her, Lathander,
Oh.
love. Love
You,
Lathander.
ceremony complete.
No.
You just got dedicated.
No.
Take
No,
that
no.
D4 and
No.
shove it,
No.
Strix.
Put these away. Put these away. I don't want this. No.
None of these.
None of the. Put this away. These are my finger guns.
I'm sorry, but it's going to happen. When you cast anything, it's going
D4
to happen.
added to a saving throw. You're welcome.
What are they doing with this counterfeit time? Who are they selling it to and for what purpose?
And how are they making it?
And how can it be stored and monetized?
Gosh, how would they do such a thing?
It's super wrong, and that's why we have to understand literally everything about it so that it never happens again.
The only way to uproot evil is to truly understand the root.
Only evil can destroy evil.
What?
Stack is starting to looks like a little bit more confident in the choice because this is something that maybe he hasn't heard before and is realizing.
No one else had this dark interest and this level of focus
Maybe it was
and
never
this kind of team.
Maybe it wasn't so brazen before. Like this guy's saying it out loud. Both of them are. No, we need you to investigate this criminal activity out on the. It's a very small district on it borders Formian gears. This one's called Little Worm Gear, and it's a place where, honestly, we've had reports of. It's black market time. It's forged time. These slips, once they make it into the, I know, right? It's devastating to think that somebody could think that way.
It's so wrong.
So much disrespect for what's happening and the work we do here.
What if we pretended we needed to buy some of this forged?
Yes, what if we needed to buy or sell some?
That sounded a little suspicious.
So like going undercover.
Undercover, yes. If we tried,
Yeah.
we needed to buy some of this forged time, and then we find them.
Yes.
And then you smash them,
Yeah. Well.
Like a play.
like a play. Yes.
Undercovers, are we napping?
I can audition if you want.
Deep, deep undercover. So deep undercover that I may lose sight of myself.
Do I need to insight check this, or do I see this going on?
You try, sure, yeah, go for it.
Am I like Omin
Let's
is
see.
trying to be greedy and awful?
I think he seems perfectly
Oh.
sincere.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's a 16. Yeah. Yeah. It's a 16. Yeah.
I mean, you get a sense that Omin is always on the eye, has an eye open looking for the next opportunity.
Yeah. You can't buy time, Omin.
Non-fungible time.
That's a topical joke right there.
Well, technically,
I'm out.
we wouldn't be buying it because that would be illegal. It's just a receipt
Well,
of the transaction.
exactly.
And that has value in and of itself.
Daughter,
If you
thank
take
you.
it down to
Exactly.
like,
But
really,
this is
no
evil.
one's losing anything here.
You
Well,
need
it's
to
not
check out our
evil.
white paper.
Yeah.
Just let me tell you,
They're protecting artists, okay?
the
Yeah.
environment is suffering. All right, the environment is suffering
What
because
environment?
the world literally can't
The
even
Feywild's
function.
infinite. Fuck off. Listen.
Bobby, what do you want to do for our audition? Do you know Hamilton?
Oh, not throwing away my
And
shots!
And everyone ignores reality and just keeps moving on.
Lathander is delighted.
Time was a mistake.
Anyway, yeah, so I think we gotta get all this counterfeit time, all this black market time off the market. There's only one way to do that, and that's to corner the market. So, yes, point us toward this market.
It couldn't be easier. and gestures toward, across a number of gears. We'll transport you there. It might take a little longer than that. No need for you to walk it. But it's completely navigable as none of the gears are rotating.
Yeah.
It's a simple practice. And let's assume that in this shunt forward, you witness the interlocking gears connected to Regulus. And here, closest to Regulus, you are seeing, this is like a time routing procession of Modrons exchanging these cards.
The punch cards.
Sending them to the center.
Simulating it centrally.
Right. And the further out you are going, you see these columns of Modrons diminished, fewer.
Less high, it's a lower resolution simulation
standing
out here.
further apart until you finally reach the, reasonably sized gear. It's still massive, the gear, Little Worm gear. And you discover that there is no procession to be seen, as far as you know.
But it's still present, it's visible, we can walk on it.
You can walk on it. It's completely the same. You can also see that from the conditions. Generally, what the Modrons you imagine, part of their work is the upkeep of the gears of Mechanus. The just holding rust at bay, any number of elements which may damage the rotation of these precious gears. But this has all been laid to the wayside, as none of this is possible. Little Worm gear is a place where you can see the bizarre organic hive-like structures of the Formians, as mentioned.
But like Ant-Man?
Yeah, in the far distance, perhaps on other adjacent gears.
Wow.
But
that's a deep cut, dude.
But here, on this gear, is almost like a shanty town that's been built up haphazardly, but still has the appearance of great age, as it's had the time to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To accrue.
Yeah, and around you see there are Modrons, there are duodrones, the occasional tri-drone.
Oh.
There are even some Formians that are moving about.
They can move?
Yeah, they are here on this gear, and a number of structures. It's a sad little place, but some call it home.
Evelyn is oblivious, and she and Bobbie are working on rewriting the words and singing Alathander Hamilton. His name is Alathander Hamilton, and there's so many beautiful things he's done.
Just
you pray, just you pray.
Well, I was down in the dumps and Evelyn picked me up and she showed me the light of the thunder to the sun and I praised him. And I
I did. Praise me. Praise Lathander.
A-L-A-F-D-N-E something. Anyway.
Praise him to a high degree.
Yeah. Where would you like to proceed?
I hear this, I just say, we're totally going to get jumped here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're fine.
We're like coming in, singing songs.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lawful place. They don't want to do that.
Why do you fight like you're running out of time?
No, we're definitely getting jumped here.
Selling day and night, all this counterfeit time.
They will, but we're fine.
Yeah, now we're...
Tea just came out my nose.
Oh, that nose tea.
And like the Strix is like, what's it like being talented?
Right, so are Formians like busy, like actually like operating here, building up this
Honestly,
multi-century hive.
Again, like compared to other Formians, even other Modrons that you've seen, the ones this far out from the hub, from the center of Mechanus, are like largely, you can't tell exactly what they're doing. What they seem to be looking for things to do. It might be that this town is the result of not knowing what else to do.
Oh,
they're unallocated.
It's just like metastasized.
Yeah. Looking at the sides of buildings, you see they potentially are artistic endeavors, murals, graffiti.
Oh, that's weird. Don't like that.
From the bugs.
They don't usually do that sort of stuff. Just as a planer person, because I know a lot about planes. Just I know you went to college, but I'm street smart.
Very hip.
What?
You should go up to them and be like, speak their lingo. Let them know you can relate to them on their level.
You know what? I think I will. Hugh de Trey.
God, yeah, would you like to?
Charcuterie.
Yeah.
Chastity.
Go along, skunks. Let's see what you can do.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not surprised.
I think it's a nice name. Do. And I'm going to go.
It's certainty and omen and grandma.
Don't you? I'm not.
The Dran family.
I am going to try.
Grandma, work!
And move the party forward.
I appreciate it.
And
we're gonna keep singing the rest of
it. You get it, yeah, please.
And I'm going to look at it and see if I can look through and. So I don't know if this would be a religion check or an arcana check.
Okay.
Because I feel like a planar situation is kind of a religion, but it's also arcana.
What are you trying to determine?
I'm trying to determine what's wrong with them.
Oh.
Well, and also there's these symbols. Well, exactly, but
Yeah.
there's also there may be clues in this strange graffiti and stuff too.
Yes.
Even just so far as how it deviates from the norm.
Exactly. I know Modrons are creatures of law. That's a pretty basic thing, and I'm trying to figure out what is wrong with them because I want them to stop singing.
I mean, only some
And I
party
would like
members
to stop
singing.
being insulted.
These are reasonable demands.
Yeah, no, let's say, that's a religion
Okay.
check, I think, a belief
Okay.
system check.
I like that, yeah. Religion check, yeah.
Right.
Okay. Is that a 6?
It's the number of the beast.
So 14.
Would you like me to help you? Because I know a lot about religion.
Actually, I got, what was it, +4?
Well, that's true.
+2?
Right.
You were dedicated to Lathander. If you call upon him, you can add a D4.
Hello, Lathander. I make the mark of the abs.
Yeah, the holy mark.
The holy mark of the abs.
It's this, and then this, and then this, and then this.
Yes. Here's 6-pack.
If you want to get crazy, you put one more in
Put
there.
one
Just for
Sometimes they're like kind of off center, you know what I mean? Like
I
they
would love
can be
for-
like that.
not everybody's symmetrical in their belief system.
The to give me +2 to what? What did I say? 14?
16.
16. I would love for the abs to give me +2.
I am slain by this.
I look at Lathander.
Yeah, Lathander, as you cast this, Lathander says, Lathander, say.
Lathander.
Modron, sad.
Okay, whatever.
Modron, no, not work, not have, not cannot. Modron cannot work as Modron. Modron sad. Modron bored.
Oh, they're bored. They're bored. They have no purpose.
They should all be brought to Lathander's glory.
No, that's a stop. No more songs.
Is Modron Lathander?
Yes. Anyone Lathander.
I look at the college graduates.
I'm gonna.
Excuse me. I may have gone to a Lathanderian school, but I went to school.
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions in a 20-foot radius sphere. And I
on the
suppress.
Modrons?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
delightful.
And I suppress any
The
strong
sadness.
emotions they're feeling. I suppress their sadness and say, "Hey, so we hear that you're looking for an employer. Let me introduce you to Omin Dran."
No,
All right.
they're not that kind of bored. They're
I'm
not
Omin
that-
Dran.
Did you cast it on all of us? You said in a 20-foot radius. Are we?
I guess yes.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. When you cast Calm Emotions in a 20-foot radius, Modrons flicker into vision, You can now see them.
Our Modrons.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And
we need those.
No, appear to each of you and approach you and massage you, just sort of.
No.
And they go, shh, yeah, calm,
That's the spell.
Yeah.
Soothe, calm, soothe.
Evelyn and Bobbie are like
just cuddled up.
It's like a spa day.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know how good of a job they're doing because they do have harsh metal hands with sharp edges.
Well, it's been a long time since we've been touched.
Can you imagine getting a back rub from C-3PO and those joints just pinch, just
razor sharp.
Oh my God!
Just like an animatronic jolt.
Yeah. But within the 20-foot radius, there is a Modron not associated with these ones.
Really?
Was sitting on a stoop nearby, and there is now one of these Modrons like calm, and the other Modron is going, get it, I want this, stop it.
Oh.
No, forget
But
it.
we didn't really see him before.
Yeah, and it's going calm, and the one is like, no.
Why not?
It's a rogue.
Whose is this?
Well, I don't like to claim ownership of.
I lost all of my gear. All of the electronics in my body vented themselves to the floor and created a huge burst of static in my ear, which I will now incorporate.
Get them. Get them.
As a professional. Here. No, sorry, repeat your question.
With all this law, we need some chaos.
Well, I wouldn't say I own him, but he's currently employed by me.
We have an affiliation.
Intern.
You sent him like it's your magic? Is that what this is? Spell?
Not my magic, my agent who's here to convince you to chill out.
And the Modron, your agent, says, magic. It's like, yeah, no, exactly. No, forget it. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that. Where are you from? Oh, are you from Regulus?
Where are you from?
Are you from Regulus?
Are you from Little Worm Shithole?
How precious. Yeah, I am from Shithole. Absolutely.
Well, we're here to buy, so where is the sales happening?
Oh, what are you buying?
I don't know. What are you selling?
You gonna give me something to do? You gonna give me?
I could.
I know, it's okay.
You want a task? I can give you a task.
I'm
Can
not-
you
don't
show
know
us where
her.
the market is?
Listen, I don't have to do what Primus says anymore. Right? He's been quiet a long time. They don't give a shit about us out here. They don't care. He's in his fucking brass tower. He
It's
thinks
middle
he's
mechanist.
the center of the universe. Well, now what's he got? He's got nothing.
Nothing.
What do you need?
Lathander.
What are you here for?
We got Lathander. He's here.
Lathander is here, and then this Modron you've just met smacks him atop the head.
As I reach for my blade.
No, wait. I take him aside lovingly, and I'm like, no, Lathander's not here to tell you what to do. He's here to bless you and to empower you and to show you the glory of a new dawn. And I persuade this Modron
Okay.
that Lathander is dope.
As she's persuading, I'm behind her, intimidating.
It's a two-stage process.
Oh, man.
Well,
Good thing my persuasion is +9, so that's a 13.
9 plus 5 is a 13.
Okay, so let's see here. You are,
That's
so
a
you're
14.
persuading.
I can't do math.
Yeah.
So you've got one Modron on this, let's say a duodrone. We need to differentiate these in some way. One monodrone is saying, calm, and it's being brushed away. Then there's another one that has now appeared and saying, persuade. Do her say. Do what she say. And now he's starting to do that.
So he's just surrounded by Modrons
Yeah.
telling him what to do?
Yeah, it doesn't seem super effective. You are intimidating.
But this isn't magic. This is just like...
It's not.
I'm just big.
You're just big. In what manner would you intimidate?
I have my morning star, and I'm tapping it into my...
And persuasion also isn't magic. So I'm just lovingly like...
Well, what you're doing isn't working. What you're doing is working.
Follow him.
Listen, I don't want any trouble, okay? Listen. All right, relax. Okay. What are you looking for?
Lathander.
Yeah. first off apologize to our god.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Another follower of Lathander.
Perfect.
For
Pledge
the
your
flock.
allegiance.
I mean, I don't think that's the right play. There's some.
What is the point if it is to not spread the gospel to more?
There's some authority issues here. I mean, I feel like we can get there.
The monodrone Lathander, now seeing that this duodrone has been asked to pledge fealty to a monodrone, a lesser one, stands up very straight. Yeah. Yes, allegiance.
Evelyn doesn't see the intimidation because she's in front of Bobbie, and
No.
she thinks that she's just lovingly calmed this Modron. She doesn't understand that that's happening behind her.
Starting to foam at the mouth because he hasn't done it yet.
The duodrone. The duodrone looking at you, and is now visibly upset. I have allegiance from Lathander, whatever. Yes, good. Got
We
it.
got another.
Aww, praise Lathander.
Praise it.
The light of a new dawn claims a new soul.
When I see this happen,
Yeah.
I know the hierarchy
Yeah.
of Modrons.
Mm-hmm.
So was it Quadrone as the top? Decadrone?
There's the so there's Primus at the top.
Right, yes,
And
yeah.
then there are 4 Secundus Modrons. These are the hierarch Modrons.
Yes, yeah.
Right.
Strix only remembers Quadrone. She's really bad at math.
Okay.
So
I mean, that's still you go monodrone,
It's up. It's
duodrone,
above these-
No, no.
tridrone.
But those are the ones that we would know about. These
Correct.
other motherfuckers.
oh yeah,
Yes.
Strix wouldn't have seen these higher ups because they're
Yeah,
very
but
elusive.
you know.
Yeah.
So I know Quadrone. I don't want to mess with any of them, but I know Quadrone's a higher one. Still has luscious lips though.
Absolutely.
All of them.
Absolutely.
But I have alter self, and I'm just morbidly curious to see if I could cast alter self to turn into a Quadrone.
Whoa.
I love this. Just go behind the hive.
Yes.
Come back out. Oh, it's me.
Yeah, I try to find a big gear, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna try to trick these guys.
You cast alter self.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh, help.
Oh God. You're gonna be torn apart.
Oh no.
I'm like,
These Modrons are gonna fucking.
Massage.
I've been through
They are gonna
worse.
tear you
They're gonna
apart,
massage-
and they're gonna put you back together like wet Play-Doh.
That's fine. Death is not the worst thing when your DM is Chris Perkins.
Yes, that's true.
No. The monodrones now that have been cast by you appear and have hastily assembled, let's see, Quadrone. What would the
We're going
shape
to do a
of it be?
Quadrone, yeah.
Yeah, they have assembled a simple facade,
A cosplay?
Yes!
and now
Budget
The
cosplay.
budget cosplay!
they diligently hold this Quadrone shape in front of you. There is a cutout hole for your face.
Perfect. Perfect.
This is delightful.
Perfect.
And the
You all thought it was going to be grotesque. Chris is nicer than that.
the Modrons are nicer. The duodrone now seeing this goes, come on, come on. I don't have.
I'm like,
They're not fooled?
I'm like, beep boop. I would love to find the rogue Modron. Beep boop. Beep boop. Beep.
Oh, great Quadrone.
I love rules.
I'm sorry for my malfeasance, and I think if you're here looking for rogues, you may have some luck in a tavern not far from here, just down the main road.
Thank you. What's it called? Beep boop.
It's the only one. It's called Tavern. You'll recognize it because the sign says Tavern, and then underneath it says Tavern plus Modrons.
Your branding sucks.
Yes, I agree with you, and I hope I have obeyed.
All right. Friends, beep boop, let us go to the tavern. And I like,
But then as soon as you turn, you're completely visible as a witch.
Yeah. And as you walk away, that duodrone says, "You don't have to do the beep boops." We gotta do it anyway.
God, but she just stereotypes people. Oh,
It's twisted.
I'm so
honestly.
sorry for
Is
that.
she?
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. The beep boop. Oh my gosh. It's
Yeah.
she's just from a
They're
different
gonna
time.
Murder her out here.
Yeah, I know.
You need to keep an eye on
I know. It's so embarrassing. She just says that stuff, and then she's just like, "Back in my day, that was," and it's.
I
While I'm
remember
saying this,
that.
you notice, like in a notebook, I'm like meticulously copying down the designs, and I'm like, merchandise when we get back. We should mint these personally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
All right. You arrive at this tavern.
At Tavern Plus Motor.
Please tell me she's
Tavern.
not still beep booping.
Beep, boop.
Oh, no. No, we're sorry.
Yeah, no. Some heads turn toward the door. There are a number of heads in here. There are Formians enjoying a beverage at the bar, which is bizarre to see them in a non-conflict state.
Yeah.
Here. There is also the occasional Modron, two of whom are placed around what looks like a dartboard, but they are not throwing anything. They just seem to be arguing. And then there is a duodrone Modron behind the bar, who is not serving anything to Modrons, as far as you know, because maybe they don't need it, but is affably rubbing down
Polishing.
the surface, polishing.
I want to listen into this argument.
The Modrons arguing at the dartboard. All you can hear is the exchange of what sound like, again, high-pitched strings of
Oh, just
data,
bursts of static.
of numbers. Yeah, there's.
Can I cast? I don't have this spell prepared, but the Modron doesn't know that, and it doesn't take a spell slot.
No.
So can I cast Comprehend Languages?
Yeah.
Roll. I like you to roll a performance, or something that would convince the Modron that this is absolutely something that you can do and have.
Can I use Persuasion?
Sure. Yeah.
I can cast this spell.
Oh, that's the juice.
That's a 25.
Wow.
There's
Wow.
never a doubt. There was never a doubt.
Is it just going to come up and just tell you everything that they're saying in real
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
So,
I have a
yeah,
translator now.
I'm going to lean in close. I want to hear this.
Okay. Lathander marches over to the two arguing Modrons, listens a moment, comes back, and says, argue, dart, many dart game. Simulate many thousand game. Argue how, argue who win.
Do they not know how darts work?
Know how work, have different way, simulate, different way, argue.
This seems like a them thing.
Yeah. I'm happy to let them continue doing this.
Yeah. Thank you, Lathander.
Praise be.
Good, you good.
God of darts.
You praise.
I mean,
You praise.
Me praise?
You praise. Lathander praise to you.
whoa, Lathander. Wow. Wow. This is a big moment.
Good. Good, Lathander, good. All good thing I do. Praise and praise.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I don't know exactly for what, but it feels great.
I don't know. I'm really happy though.
Yeah.
Lathander, like good, happy, make happy. You happy?
Happy.
You go.
Strix. Make Strix happy.
No, this is the Lathander you ordered from Wish. I don't know what this is.
Yes. You're right. We did wish to meet him.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Strix.
Uh-huh. Beep, beep, boop.
Strix good.
No, I'm awful.
Strix
No.
good. Strix good.
Strix,
Strix good.
believe in yourself. Lathander believes in you.
I'm like a sigh.
I believe
Oh
in
man,
you.
I'm like, help.
Strix good, Modron.
Oh, beep, boop, yes.
Maybe we should talk to the bartender.
Yes, exactly.
I'm at the bar. Like I'm like looking at Lathander. I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, yes, bartender. All right. I am going to beep boop at the bartender super offensively. While looking at certainty, like, am I doing it? Am I doing it? I really am trying.
Am I being grandma again?
You
Dollar
can learn
store
to be better, okay?
Lathander, and now we've got a quadrone at home.
Quadrone.
I am slain. So the bartender, can I see anything? I mean, I know they're bored, but I've decided, I noticed through all my checks that the Modrons are, and the Mechanist is bored. It seems to me.
Well, yeah, it's not aligned with its purpose.
They're disconnected
Exactly.
from
They don't know what to do.
Exactly.
Right?
And I'm not a huge fan of Mechanist in general because it's very rules-based and there's no magic and I can't, out-magic anyone, which makes me sad.
Yeah.
And I know I look like an idiot, but I will not admit it. But I want to look at Evelyn because I can realize that Evelyn is talking to them. And I'm like, order us some drinks and see what happens. You have to order a drink and then try and bribe them to give us information because I've heard that if you're at a bar or a tavern in a game in Mechanist, that if you give them maybe like a coin or something, they might.
Do you have any coins?
No, but I mean, Lathander's got that dead rat that I gave him.
Baby.
He loves it.
Good.
He loves it.
Good baby. Lathander, love.
Go baby. Go baby.
I cradle the baby.
Yes.
And I say, do you have any cheese?
Oh, I should have some in my bag. Yeah. All right, we're good. I got
I
some.
add
Simulated
some
cheese.
And I walk up to the bar and I say, hello. And I place them on the counter and I say, these are for you.
Hello and thank you for this.
You're so welcome.
I do not accept this as payment.
That's okay. It's just a gift for you.
Beep boop.
Welcome to Tavern. What can I get you?
Thank you. We would like some information, please.
Information I can provide. Yes. What is it?
What information?
I don't know what is this guy's name Clippy? Who is this?
I don't know. Is that the information you want?
No, I don't know. No, we need to find the rogue Modrons and smash.
Thank you. I would like to know, where are rogue Modrons?
There are no rogue Modrons in my town.
None at all?
No, there are none. This is a good place to live.
I see.
In his town?
How they feel about order and reason and logic and rules. Maybe ask them to break a rule. You love rules. Omin, give Evelyn a rule.
Let's see.
Hello, welcome to Tavern. May I get you a beverage?
Yes. I take this opportunity to lean in very close, almost intimate. And I say, I would like...
You need to be careful because those puckered, beautiful lips.
Oh,
They-
no. They're dangerously close.
They quiver?
Within.
Ugh,
They glisten.
Yeah.
They're dangerously close. And I say, I would like a drink of time.
Ooh.
But I think that's like really smooth.
I'm impressed. I'm like, yeah, you got a plainer cant over here. We're got a real one.
I do not know this beverage. How is it made?
Well, it's made with the stoppage of the gears in the outer ridge of Mechanus and Regulus, and it's collected and then sold on a market, and I'm wondering if you have any of that for me to drink.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that.
I'm so angry.
I turn around and I say,
Well-
Certainty, you try.
Yeah, well, the party is embarrassing themselves. I have a passive investigation of 22.
Okay.
Do I see in this bar anyone that looks like the college weed dealer?
But for time.
While my father goes to the bar and says, hello, may I purchase one weed, please? Can I actually see who's the person that's like not making eye
with
contact?
your aunt, who's like, I'm the cool aunt. I know what weed is.
Yeah.
There's a, over in one of the darker corners of this tavern, in the rafters.
Oh man.
In one of the darker corners of the tavern, there are 2 Formians that have their backs pointedly.
Their abdomens?
Well, yes, precisely. But it's like if they were just having a conversation to themselves, they wouldn't be completely turned fully to the corner like that. They wouldn't. It seems like it's a little bit suspicious.
Sus.
I'm gonna walk over
It's
there.
sus.
As the kids say.
Oh my God.
It's a little bit sauce.
What are you gonna do next? You're gonna T-pose through the bar?
Exactly.
Hit him with the floss, dab on him?
But she's.
What else can you possibly do to me?
Among Us! But she's still working on it.
Did you just Among Us?
I watched the TikTok.
Yeah, it's just like, but I'm still leaning in. It's like,
No one saw that but
certainly
you.
got it dialed in. I'm leaning in even farther, like even closer. Like now it doesn't even make sense how I'm leaning. And I say, do you have any of that good dank time?
Before he finishes the word time, I reach into my and then I put it back.
Do you got that time?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. But you are approaching, or
Yes.
what do you do with this information now that
Yeah,
you've
I'm
observed?
gonna approach them very casually.
Right, smooth.
Come up right behind them and say, "You holding?"
The one that's a little bit further from you goes, and the one closest to you says,
What's to know?
I noticed Certainty talking to some Modrons, and I motioned to my translator, Lathander, and I'm
"Oh
like,
wait, these are Formians.
Formians
sorry,
are like
sorry.
They're
ant guys.
Sorry.
They're like ant centaurs."
I see that Certainty might need the services of a translator, so I
Yeah.
send him over.
Yeah.
Antar.
So at the arrival of Lathander, now the Formians are now nervous that they've been approached. They're visibly like starting to rear up and like look for the exit.
I'm gonna just try to calm them down.
Calm emotion.
No. Do it like,
The traditional way.
performatively. I'm gonna like see how I can sort of entice them. Let me think here. Pull out my lute, my shawm, my viol, my war gong through my bag and be like,
Oh, like an offering, like
Yeah,
like maybe
turn
some exchange. Okay.
Those might be really novel goods out here.
right?
Yeah.
Music. They're bored.
Yeah, the closest Formian looks at the selection, and nods appreciatively, like okay, like I'm.
Like non-verbally, I'm making them look good too. I'm like strumming them, see them make, pointing out the trademarks and the logos on them that they don't recognize. What are you gonna give me?
Millisecond.
A millisecond?
2 milliseconds.
What do I look like? Do I look like that lady at the bar going beep boop? You gonna try to play me?
I did a tic-tac dance.
No, from the bar, Omin can be heard to say, do you got that sticky time?
The Modron barkeep has poured a selection of various beverages which you have said no to. They're just stacked up. It's trying to deliver something that it thinks maybe that's what you're asking for. We have a Belgian.
TikTok time? Whoa.
Oh, shit.
You can see that the other Formian is now nudging the one closest to you, and they exchange a series of clicks and whirs, and are reaching for a fold in their one of the plates, and you see a glint of brass.
Like they're gonna try to stab me?
No, it's much too thin for that.
Okay, because I'm kind of jumpy.
It's
Yeah.
Something tucked in there.
Yeah, it's you believe it is one of the time cards.
Ooh.
They're forging it.
And they say,
3 milliseconds. No more. 3.
Can
5.
So we're all in the same vicinity, right?
Not me.
You may,
Okay.
yeah,
Not
not
me
Omen.
either.
So can I see that this is happening? Like I see like the glint of the piece that he's got.
I will say, I mean, you know that there's something of interest, maybe because of the way that they're postured, or one of them is moving for their.
Can I come over and see if they're not biting on the instruments? I have the piece that I was given with the autograph of Lathander on it.
Oh, shit.
Which it would be a actual time card, and I looked.
Bobby is really good at procuring his special leaves. So he is aware of these kinds of transactions.
Yes, I see it going down, and we've talked about counterfeit time. I remember they said these are actual time, so maybe I'm so upset about offering up my autographed Lathander piece of time, but I offer that and maybe say, maybe this will get us more.
It's a form of passive perception.
Yeah.
For like a shadowy deal being made. Yeah.
I come over and slide it to you like a shiv in prison and walk away.
I flash it.
They look at it, and the one moves its clawed hand onto yours to hide it, to push it towards you, to not show it, and says,
Too valuable, too much value. You come with us.
Trying to deal in bulk, yes.
Yes.
Let's talk to your boss.
Come.
I'm trying to get a brick. We need what we need.
yeah.
I
no.
fist bump Bobby.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they make their way toward a side exit, and
Thank Lathander for this deal.
Yes. Praise Lathander.
For these time drugs.
The god of counterfeit drug time.
No.
I'm more concerned about what. So you're all following Omen. You are still.
No, I would definitely not leave without my dad. So
Of
I'd probably
course.
like shoot my dad the look of like,
I've almost got this.
The bar is stacked with beverages that are incorrect.
No, see.
So normally I cast message using my little text stone, but I don't think it would work now unless the Modrons just go send, pop the message.
That's how it would work. Yeah.
I tell one of my Modrons, hey, Dad, going to shady drug deal. Could use your backup. Might get stabbed. Please follow. Maybe at a distance. Maybe stealthily. Please ask Auntie Strix to stop making boop boop noises. Bring Evelyn to smash. Shit, too many characters. Okay, second message. Yeah,
You
Bobbie's
just said
with me.
bring Evelyn to smash.
Oh, I know.
Just
I
pointing that out.
immediately leave the bar. No second message required. I've been setting this shit up for a minute.
I'm like, he's so fast.
I know how to motivate him.
Like, very sprightly for a man of 46. These Modrons got some get up and go.
Yeah, I've got Bobbie with me though, and Bobbie's street savvy, so.
I'll follow Omen.
I'll follow Strix.
And I'm
Okay.
like, a purple phase would have been a good thing to ask for.
Purple haze?
Phase.
Got that too? No? Okay.
The bag.
Do you got that?
Returns
Do
the
you have
money.
that purple time?
Yeah, no.
You got
I
the
also
time with
like-
the hairs and the crystals?
Oh my god.
I'm looking for those
Can I
hairs.
shed?
Those are the things I said the rest of the time. I'm done.
I would like to shed this Decadrone costume.
Well, at any time you want to.
Okay, I will dispel my spell.
They must be relieved.
Yeah, it was a little heavy and cumbersome, and my feet were getting tired.
No, you drop it wherever you want, and then
Yeah.
the Modrons dutifully spirit it away. Although you
Cosplay's a lot of work, and I feel like this was a bit of an appropriation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you notice that
They can be taught.
I told you, I can be better.
She's doing the work.
I'm doing the work.
the Monodrones look relieved that you put it
Omen,
down.
what did your text say? Why are you leaving?
What? Oh, don't worry. I got the message, Evelyn. I got
Where
the
are we
message.
going? Don't look
I got
at
the
me.
message, and
What
I'm
about
here now.
Bobbie?
He doesn't need to be there.
We're all here. I thought you were doing a drug deal. We're here
Yeah,
too.
Certainty's doing something. Let's focus on that.
Drugs? What?
Oh no, you're buying time or something? Hey, look, there's a, what is this, a Fomorian?
Oh
Ew,
my
gross.
God.
Like,
You can't just say that
Sure I
to
can.
people.
Sure I can. I'm a sorcerer, I know magic, I'm very powerful, blah, blah, blah. Let's go to your leader.
Yeah, the Formians are not listening to you.
I am so sorry for her.
I still
if
feel
it
good about
helps,
myself.
we're not even the same race. So, like, I'm not, like, she's not a part of my cookout, and I don't speak for her. Okay, I'm so sorry for that. I'm quarter aasimar.
Evelyn knows when to shut up, and this is one of those times. She's just standing there with her battle axe ready.
A little bit of old school pre-Lathander Bobbie kicks in, and I say, hey, if you want to get this stuff, we got to be cool.
I'm very cool.
Evelyn changes her posture.
There we go.
I'm very cool.
We got this.
I am-
Because you've been saved in the name of Lathander.
No.
Yeah,
Let's
Lathander,
get it
whatever,
done.
whatever. Lathander.
That's different.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Lathander.
I guess.
Yeah.
Something else.
The
Yeah.
god of chill, you know?
Yeah, like whatever.
Chill. Yeah.
Abthander of drug deals is not a Lathander.
Stop saying drug deal so loudly in time. So loudly.
Is that what you learned in college?
Listen, I would love to tell you the Formians have faith in what's happening, feel good about it, but they don't.
I'm just apologizing
lot of
to them. I'm
business
just like,
going on.
I'm just like, she hasn't been out much. She never went to college, so she never had that experience where you like leave home and meet other people.
There wasn't that
No.
expansion.
Yeah, she never
right?
had that. She was very sheltered.
I traveled the plains and had to work after college.
See,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
I had to support myself.
She
I
had
didn't
to
have
pull
to
herself
support
up by her witch boots. I know, I
my
got it.
family.
Yeah.
Strix has seen some stuff. Let's get that straight. You've seen some
I'm just
stuff.
saying, sometimes if you have a wealthy family, maybe it's easier to get into college. I don't know. I'm just saying.
You know, sometimes if you have a wealthy family, you can be well-read enough not to make a fool of yourself in front of people from different cultures than you.
All right, now, something that is fun
You know what money can't buy? Class.
I don't need class.
You should take some.
something that is fun.
I'm just gonna be honest. Strix cannot deal with this. Is too good. Can we just? This is too good. Strix is way too dumb for this.
Something that
She just starts crying.
What?
You've made her cry.
Oh.
You've made her cry.
You know what? Something that is fun? Not this. So, you know what would be great is if we didn't do this and if we did another thing.
I agree.
You know what?
Completely.
I'm just gonna be
100%
honest,
agree.
Like, Strix thinks are really cool. And she's like, I'm sorry, I just traveled the plains and I'm really scared of the Lady of Pain killing me and maybe coming after me. And like, my Evelyn saying that, and she's my family, a chosen family, and I don't know.
I think that certainty has this covered. Let's just let certainty.
I'm sorry, I said you did drugs in college. I did.
This is the opposite of being
One
cool.
time I didn't inhale.
Evelyn takes the role of like, my friend's drunk, it's okay.
Yeah.
And she walks Strix somewhere and they have a little talk.
Auntie Strix, we're just roasting each other. It's just
that I don't know. I'm
You
sorry.
can't just cry every time someone gets the upper hand. That's called weaponizing your tears. Okay.
Everything I do is wrong. My generation is a failure.
Oh my God.
Guys, we're going to get her a bottle of water, take her outside for a massage, and we're going to handle this. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, we got this dialed in.
When was I even born? I don't know.
I feel bad.
I don't know
for
if the
making
Formians
you
are there.
cry.
anymore. I'd love to tell you I think they're gone. No, they're staying near you.
Yeah.
This chaos should really aggravate these Modrons, by the way.
No, I mean, a lot of them. Anyone in the tavern, you've seen. I mean, if you were paying attention, through your tears, maybe.
Maybe.
They are disinterested. Didn't bother them. They have no idea. They're travelers through here all the time.
They don't think about this type of shit.
It's not even their problem. But the Formians have conducted you down a series of small side streets, and now you approach a nondescript factory building,
Really?
like a warehouse-like structure, right? Where there are all of the windows have been covered over in some way, painted over, and a Formian and a Modron stand outside of what looks like the back door to it on the side entrance, and the two Formians you're with exchange some words. The two at the door, standing guard, look the party over,
Evelyn has a skill of understanding when she's out of her depth on something, I think, sometimes. And so she's just staying back with Strix. Like, we're following, we're there, but we're letting someone else who knows what's happening. Like, Bobbie,
I'm right in front of them.
Certainty, seem to know.
Obviously, Bobbie, Certainty, Omin,
Yeah.
like all the cool, like the people who got their shit like locked down. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
Evelyn is assuming the role of like the bodyguard.
All
She's
right.
just standing behind, looking calm and with lots of weapons.
Yeah. The Modron standing guard at the door says to you, "Show."
I like open my robe, flash a little bit, but don't take it out.
That glint?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. They knock on the door. The door opens. As you enter, you see you travel down a long, dark hallway in which you sense you are being watched in some way. Finally, opening up onto a great, almost the size of a hangar, with many rows of conveyors. And you see both Formians, Modrons, a number of other races are standing at their posts, and as these brass time cards, these slips approach, they are each adding a single punch in a specific
It
area.
turns out they were fungible all along.
Oh,
Shit.
These cards are conveyed to other Modrons who are sorting, observing the marks, placing them into a number of crates, and you see a number of quadrones, tridrones,
Yeah.
pentadrones.
Oh my gosh! So like the whole hierarchy.
Yeah.
Even in this, among these rogue Modrons.
You see these higher ones are standing guard on the second level, looking over.
Overseers.
Yeah, they're overseers. There is a stairway immediately in front of you. The Formians beckon you to follow them up, in which you pass through a series of double doors into a room that is unlike the factory. Here in this space, you are presented with what you would describe as the concept of opulence. Not actual wealth, but maybe a child's idea of what it could be to
There's
be
like
cool.
rhinestones on stuff.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of flash,
A lot of brass.
a lot of noisy, expensive.
Oh no!
looking
This is like the nouveau riche
Yeah.
of the Modron
yes.
world.
It's a mess. It's gauche. But he doesn't know. In this smaller room, there is a desk at which there is a chair turned with its back to you.
Oh boy!
Nice.
I snort.
Yeah. In front of the desk, there is a duodrone who looks at you approaching, and behind the chair, there is a huge mechanical being who maybe you're not necessarily familiar with. Let's see. Who has some? It's Steve. It's just Steve again. You've both had interactions with mechanists, right?
We've had interactions with Modrons.
With Modrons specifically. Okay.
I feel like Strix has seen more of them in Sigil, but not necessarily have seen any above a quadrone necessarily.
Okay.
There was a mercy killer in there.
Yeah, there was.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, give me a, let's say, a history check,
Right.
if you wouldn't mind.
Oof. I rolled a 3 plus 5 is an 8.
So I got 21.
Okay. So you're not familiar with it yourself, but you've heard enough about a Marut
Ooh.
to
Demon?
believe that this is what you are seeing.
What's a
Oh,
Marut?
it's a demon.
It is a big boy. I gotta find the description for it. Here we go. No. This is a construct.
Oh.
And,
Oh god! This is the old school shit.
Yeah.
and it almost resembles like if you took a steam engine and gave it arms and legs.
Oh my god.
And it is a very bad and dangerous entity. I mean, I don't think you need to know what it is in order to discern that.
In order to feel bad.
Yes, this is a being of some ability. The chair swivels And in the seat, you see a monodrome.
They flipped it.
It says something to the duodrone standing in front of the desk. And this duodrone addresses you and says, the great Atilicus Nullset has welcomed you into his inner sanctum. He says there is a deal to be made. He is interested.
I lean into certainty and I go, smash.
Here?
Or back.
Okay. I'm down.
You have something of great value. There's some intense music happening.
Yeah, I know. I'm really intimidated by this whole thing.
Atilicus Nullset.
It nods appreciatively.
We are here to acquire your organization. Now it's up to you whether it be a hostile acquisition or a peaceful one.
Wait, what?
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
It's probably part of the act.
It's not part of the act. She's serious.
The interpreter says, the great Atilicus says, asks, have you seen the scope? You have not yet, of what we are capable of. If you have a connection, if you are able to acquire more time cards, we would do business with you.
We have a connection. I look at the Lathander bot.
The Lathander bot is scared shitless. But is dutifully,
Little like bolts fall out of his behind.
it's rattling. It is rattling.
I say certainty. Give him a taste.
Flash that thing. The real deal. The interpreter hands it to Atilicus, who bites it.
It's worth more. It's signed by Lathander.
How you increased.
With a single movement, Atilicus places it on the desk in front of him, and then using the side of his metal hand, scrapes the autograph of Lathander off.
Desecration.
I've been in these situations enough to know not to react.
Yeah.
In the middle of a drug deal.
Hands it back.
Evelyn puts her hand on both Bobbie and Strix and says, smash?
I mean, I don't care.
Pass?
It's a steam engine. I mean,
If I have a sinking feeling, though, that this is the reason why time has stopped.
That's what I'm saying. If we just wreck this whole factory.
Well, this Modron here shouldn't be in this chair.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
We just wreck the whole factory. Time goes back to how it should be.
I'd like to ask him a question first.
Yes.
If we were to acquire more time, would we be dealing with you or would we be dealing with your superior?
The mighty Atilicus is the superior.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna.
The duodrone does go like.
Oh, then let's smash if there's nobody coming after us.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I want to take my battle axe to Atilicus.
what the?
Okay.
What?
Let's have some initiative then. Roll.
I rolled an 8, so I want to imagine that Evelyn, who is used to being able to fly effortlessly with her flying boots, kind of like takes a jump over the desk and kind of like over the desk a little bit, but then regains her footing and is trying to like just battle axe down on it.
Oh my goodness. I was wondering if we would get to see how this works. Let's discover it. Initiatives?
18.
Oh,
Okay.
17 for Strix.
Okay.
5 for Bobbie.
Okay.
When you're filled with the spirit, You don't need speed.
It's patience.
I go after PAX concludes. 4.
All right. 4?
You have -1 initiative?
Is there a
It's
problem?
the dexterity problem. He has
Take
a
my time.
He has a dexterity problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has a minus.
Oh,
Nice
I
and
didn't
slow.
know that.
Yeah.
All right. And then.
Smash?
Okay,
Yeah,
so.
smash.
As we're figuring this out, I can sense the vibes of annoyance coming from. If I just say,
it's
gonna be okay.
This was going good for a little while. But actually, yes, certainty, you're actually first.
God, we're all gonna die. Okay, none of us can use our magic except this bootleg
Yeah.
monodrone version. I'm gonna leap over the desk, pull 2 more daggers out of my thing, put them up to the neck of this monodrone and say, if anybody moves, I swear to God, I will chop this little fuck's head off.
You swear to Lathander?
God.
Not now!
So
You know what you know. It's a god. It's a good one.
So you, what needs to be rolled in order to discern this, if you're successful?
I guess my attack roll to
Yeah.
see if I can get in position.
Okay, yes.
You're so nice. You're like,
Let's
"What do you
do
wanna
that.
roll?"
I mean, it doesn't really matter what you roll. It's still what I want to have happen. That's D&D, right? I mean,
I let you play with the dice. Isn't that fun? Oh shit! Okay, well maybe we won't die.
you can feel as you leap. You feel the hands of your assistant Modrons trying to keep up with that jump, and they are unable to because you have made the jump by yourself. You have no problem leaping over this table, over this desk, and you startle Atilicus Nullset by landing at his side and now placing these daggers right up against the beautiful pursed lips, those sweet and tender, plush,
USDA choice.
velvety lips. And he's so shocked. He doesn't even have time to appear shocked. He still thinks you're over there. And then suddenly feels these daggers at that incredible meat. Woo!
More tension than Bridgerton season 2 over there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. That was really good.
Yeah, it was, right?
Was that a witch stream?
Oh. Strix, it's now you.
So I am going to twin spell animate object.
Ooh. Explain. Explain to these Modrons.
So they need.
Explain to Lathander how this works.
Of course.
Yes, Strix, explain to Lathander.
Abthander.
Twin?
Yes. So you don't even worry about that. I'm going to animate Abthander, and Abthander just needs to throw himself onto the rogue Modron.
Lathander himself?
Yes.
You would use as a bullet?
Yes.
You would
A
hurl
true
him?
Sacrifice in the name of light and good.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Strix, I knew you cared.
Yeah, whatever.
So, and this is a real thing that you cast. Okay. You explain this to Lathander.
I say you have to use yourself, sacrifice in the name of good. Your body, your round, very solid, firm, metal body.
Occasionally plump.
Yeah, not that part, but the hard parts into the bad Modron.
Okay.
Abs first.
Bad. Abs first.
And
Very
that-
strong.
And
solid.
there's an attack roll associated with this?
It's his attack roll, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's technically.
And he's a god.
He's a god, and technically, it would be whatever. I would say it's whatever his attack roll. I would control him to attack, since he is
Right.
an object. Technically, we're getting into the weeds.
See, she's back at it.
We're getting into the weeds. Oh my god.
But
She's back at it.
But you're directing this attack at the
one that's
Atilicus,
certainty,
the
yes.
Modron in the chair.
Hit,
okay.
yes.
Okay. All right. Man, I hope you don't hit certainty. Let's
That's
see.
not my problem anymore.
All right.
There's still tears in my eyes. I don't have the emotional intelligence to handle this sort of criticism.
It's a 19, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lathander, the Modron, looks around nervously, that single eye, and refuses to do it.
Whoa.
But a cloud of Modrons appear around him, who respect the role.
Rules. They
Throw
respect.
him, hurl him directly at Atilicus Nullset.
The
And it's a
rules
hit.
of the planes will not be changed, I say. In
Yeah.
a weird way.
Yeah.
What we got-
It's deep down.
Whose damage roll is this?
I think it's his. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's whatever object it is, because it technically is a small, medium, or large object,
Right,
depending
yes.
on
Here
it.
we
But
go.
I'm just gonna say, in this case, it's almost like dominate monster, because that is an object. So I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it's him. I'm sorry. Now you're the DM. What am I doing?
No.
Yeah,
It's
I've got a lot of great ideas.
I've been the DM very briefly, so this is super helpful for me.
This is just how I assume it would happen. So if you agree, then yes.
Yeah, no, you have struck the Modron in the chair, and your blades shake as this other Modron strikes it full on, and it looks like two billiards, two spherical robots crashing into one another. The chair crashes back and flips over, and he has sustained some damage from this, and he rises, and those lips have been bloodied.
No.
Lathander leads the charge.
Yeah. Okay.
Very inspiring.
I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
no, absolutely. The Marut
Great leaders
is
stay
not
in front.
happy. Let's see. It has a strength 28, incredible.
Oh no, it's the old magic is
It's a
great.
beast. It is a beast. Who's closest here? You would be closest.
Oh, no.
Certainty. And it is going to, whoops, it's going to drop the die to the floor. And it's
All the way down.
okay. It is going to attempt to do a slam attack. It rears its huge iron fists to the ceiling and misses. Misses. But it does bring those fists down on the desk, shattering it. And from inside the desk, there is a flash of brass as hundreds of these cards,
Absolutely.
hundreds of these time cards, which are blank and ready for forgery, scatter in the air. Bobbie, what would you like to do? What would you like to add to this incredible scene of undercover work?
Yeah.
D&D
subtle-
noir is what it is,
Yeah.
you know?
There's only two opponents in the room, correct? The big one. and
There's the big one and the small one, and the
Yeah.
big one did not do a good job, and the small one is staggered back from behind the desk. Ooh, somebody shouted something.
The translator, that's Lathander. He's.
Oh no, the
No,
translator, the duodrone.
I thought
is-
Lathander was the translator.
Lathander was translated.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
for
has his own.
no, he has his own translator.
Extra
But the translator is not much for this, as you can see.
Yeah.
It's his
He's
Bib
a
Fortuna.
protocol droid.
Yeah, exactly.
Precisely.
It's his Bib Fortuna type character.
Yeah.
He's out. Yeah.
I would like to make an attempt to first. Obviously, I'm gonna rage. Rage.
Oh, you
Do that.
gotta. Oh, you gotta.
But I don't know if the rage helps, but I want to jump at the leader and try to just wrap him up, hold him real tight.
Oh, the Modron.
Yes.
Oh, sure.
Grapple that.
That's
Yes.
smart
I'd
move.
like to grapple him, but grab those arms down too, so he can't do anything on his next turn.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
You're all right.
I don't think that's harmful. I mean, the Marut completely botched this, so I think you're in good shape.
Good. Just
Yeah. No, hop over and grapple.
dope.
Did you land it? Because he's prone. I don't think there's a lot of avoidance he's going to be able to
Okay.
do. Let's see.
5. What would I add to that?
A big number.
Yep. My
Probably
other
have advantage.
athletics, right? You have to be an athlete to do that. That's +9. That's 14.
You probably have advantage if he's prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So roll it
go
again.
You're raging going wild.
There we go. 14 plus 9. That's
See,
a
that's
lot.
so many numbers.
23.
No, you got him.
I'm so strong.
In as much as you're
Big
able
wrestling.
Yeah.
you get him in that Nelson.
Yeah, I've got him hooked up in a cross-faced chicken wing, so he's
Yeah, that.
Partial
like
Nelson.
this.
Yeah.
And I'm whispering in his ear, shh. Nobody's
It's
gonna
just a
get
hole.
hurt if you just give us what we want.
Oh.
The sputtering through those bloodied lips. It says, "Well done, detectives. You seem to have me at a disadvantage. I'm ready to make a deal. Please let go of me. Would love to be able to move my body."
I'd like to know what the deal is before I let you.
Yeah, I can see that happening
I'll glad.
at a point in the future. But we do need you to allow there to be a future in order for that to happen. You feeling me here?
In
Because
as
of the
much,
time?
in as much as he can
Yeah.
shake his head, nod yes through that.
And we're sorry about your lips.
Thank you.
See that everyone else on his team is kind of standing back, or are they still?
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I mean, Omin, it's your now.
Yeah.
It's your turn. But, and you've here at the door, like, clambering up the stairs. Like, there's some notice of this occurring.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're still in initiative order.
Yeah, absolutely. God, so here's what I'm thinking. See, so this is the hostile portion of the takeover. Correct?
Seems like it.
Yeah. I think I have a solution that's really going to work for everybody here. Oh my God. We have the ear, or whatever it is, of people trying to solve this problem. As long as all the time is contiguous, as long as all the time in what is called the market is in the same market, we don't have these problems. I want to put all of the time in the market. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to suggest to our contacts in Regulus. As long as we take all of the time that they're computing, gather it together, collate it, and run it through this, time will come back. It will just be happening in a linear way, according to everybody. It doesn't matter who owns the market, as long as all the time is a part of the same contiguous system. One that I run exclusively.
This must be a distraction technique.
This is not a distraction technique.
I'm going to have them route all of the existing processes, all of the existing time through here. It satisfies their concern. Their concern is much grander. I only need a little time.
So did I. I was born in this monodrome body. I am a secundus. I need 6 seconds for one action, and I can kill Primus. Then I will be promoted to duodrone. Then I will accrue another 6 seconds. Kill Primus. I will be promoted to tridrone. Then I will kill Primus again. I will be promoted to quadrone.
When does initiative order end on his description?
You can kill him during this if you want.
Okay, yeah.
I think maybe we're out of initiative. He is describing the,
He's describing their hierarchy and how it functions.
right, to you. And he this is, so he says,
The deal has to be quality on my end. What do I get? Besides, if I am killed, I'll just come back. I'll do it again. And maybe next time I don't get put in a chokehold. Maybe next time the Marut does what I want him to do.
Well, how do you feel about middle management, stock options, and benefits?
What's the dental situation now?
Poor.
Lip injections are covered by our ACINC medical plan. I see you have some damage there. Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Self-consciously. Look, the metal hand comes up.
Listen, the grind isn't worth it. You're gonna wake up every day, you're gonna try to climb that ladder. Why do that? We're cutting you in on the ground floor. We assume all of the risk. You don't take on any of it. You just get the benefits. Now you are gonna be paid a flat wage and maybe you're not the top of the organization, but really, when you're the boss, you're just a slave to yourself, and it's much better to be a slave to somebody else. Think about it, think about it. And why not Omin Dran, someone who has several happy employees?
When she says happy employees, if it's my turn, can I strike with my battle axe?
Yeah, Omin, if you're complete. Well, actually, so, yes, certainty, it would be yours if you want to do anything other than this explanation.
Does he look like he's ready to acquiesce?
I think that, like, given that the Marut has not had an opportunity to attack at this point.
Yeah.
It's still rising up, and he's hopeful that that's going to work for him.
Didn't Certainty get a turn to go up on the desk to do the daggers?
Yeah.
His last turn.
It was last turn. We've
But
already come
I
over.
haven't gotten a turn, have I?
Oh, I never actually received your...
Yeah. No. I think mine was,
I guess that's because time doesn't work, and...
I want a turn, Kris. I'm gonna take it.
You can have a turn now.
Okay, great.
Modron
when
hurriedly
Certainty
comes
says
up and...
happy employees, Lightfall the battle axe.
Okay, let's have it. It's not a tough one.
The attack is dirty 20. Does it hit?
Yeah.
Cool. It's two-handed, so it's going to be D10 plus 5, which is 15 plus improved divine smite, which is, let's see, I think that's plus 4. Yeah.
Has that much life.
So 8. What did I say? 15 plus 8, 23.
But how would Divine Smite work if Lathander's dead?
Then the Modrons would come in and add.
But Lathander's dead!
Lathander's not dead.
He blew himself up.
No, he ran
He
into
just
the
ran
guy.
in. Smush. The other ones will just jump up and down on his head.
Yeah.
But would they believe too if their god is dead?
Yeah, listen.
I was doing math,
Attention.
Jasmine.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And then I'm gonna spend a second level spell slot. I believe I still have. Yeah, I'm gonna send a second level spell slot, which is gonna be 3 extra D8 plus 4. So 3, 8. That's 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 4 I believe is 20. So what did I say? 23 plus 20 is 43 for my first attack.
So a monodrone has 5 hit points.
Oh, and I didn't even have to use a spell slot.
Oh!
I could have done as much divine smite as I
You
wanted.
could do as much as you want. So this thing, as you grip it, as you hold it,
Piccolo.
right, in place, you suddenly find yourself unable to hold it because the two halves just slide past one another, and a shower of sparks, and the two halves tumble to the ground, and the translator, the interpreter, you can tell that in the space he once was, you see a door swinging closed. And there's the sound of a lot of activity down below.
I suspect.
From the factory floor.
Yes.
And noises of escape, essentially. A hurry to any available exit. The tramp of metal feet. And up the stairs enter Stack and Elsif.
Indeed.
And they say, they're like, what happened? We don't have guns.
I think you will find the issue more or less resolved.
I hold up both halves.
But isn't he just gonna come back?
Elsif throws up.
I think when you hit someone that hard, it goes through time. It ripples, you know.
He'll be back, but maybe we'll be ready this time. All of what you've collected, all this counterfeit, perfect. You've done exactly what we needed. But,
Oh no.
but,
This is where the twist is, isn't it?
no, there's actually no twist.
Okay. What a comfort.
They don't do twists.
It's enough for us to get a fraction of a turn of a gear
Back of the
computed.
gear.
Now that we know where this time is, we can destroy it, bring it up to current with our records.
Up to spec.
Right. And that will allow us to set things on the right course, but there's much more work to be done. However, as we're going to get the gears turning ever so slightly, we will need to return you to where you were, because I do not want to write the paperwork on how you teleported away from Revel's End to here. So let's go. Come on, let's go.
As we're leaving, I pick up a few of the timepieces and put them into my bag.
What about the Lathander autograph?
It got wiped away.
It got scratched.
Said about
Oh,
it.
that's right.
Now, you do identify that one
perfect. Good.
on the ground because it was smashed in a in a way, a punitive method to hurt your feelings.
Are there where he scraped it off? Did that make any type of ashes or crumbs?
Oh, it's legible still.
But I'm saying when he scraped it off, is there any sort of residue?
Oh, on the edge of his hand, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect. I would like to collect some of that and put it in my bag as well.
Okay, yeah.
That is,
You can take the hand if you want.
Perfect. I want the hand and a couple of time cards in my
that's
bag.
a holy icon now.
It really is.
Exactly.
And I bet if we
The miracle.
If we sprinkle some of that residue in something else, we're gonna lose time. Or we might gain time. Who knows?
We're gonna find out.
All
Listen,
in
it's not bad to
Lathander's
keep.
time. All in
the
Lathander's
blessings of the time god himself, Lathander.
time. I guess.
If I find any of these, the highest, what is the highest ranking denizen of Mechanist that I can see around here?
Oh, around here, I think there are, as you exit the office, this space, and you head down the stairs, you can see that a number of Modrons have been, seem to be in various states of arrest and capture, and you do see that there is a quadrone who has, accepted their fate and is observing the law as given.
Yes.
Because before them is a monodrone who is pretending to be a pentadrone.
Sure. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to them and I'm going to get close to the lips and intimidate them. And I'm going to
By
say,
kissing them?
No,
So
God.
gentle.
But you want to, though.
No, I don't. Strix
I
does
bet you
not.
do, though.
Whatever.
How could you not? Okay.
And I'm going to just say, do not let this company take over time because the planes will suffer for it.
Ooh. Okay.
No, time is endless and ageless. The planes are bigger than that and gods. And this plane needs to keep moving so that everything can keep moving.
The
So that we
quadrone.
can keep moving.
The quadrone replies, "The gears will stop.
And I say,
This is the new time now."
no, they will not.
Yes, they will.
And
This is all a stopgap.
I kick him between the legs.
You break your foot. There's nothing there. It's like the point of an inverted pyramid. It stings a lot.
Strix's no good, very bad day continues. And she hobbles back to her friends with no explanation.
All right, I'm ready. I try to remember where I was standing and how I was standing at the right time. I'm like, is it like this?
Oh yeah. So you all, the on a cloud of Modrons, you're all conducted together as fast as they possibly can travel, past these decrepit outer gears, on towards the much more machined and perfected
processions of the time cards toward the center of Regulus, past here where the gears are sparse. You can see far away into the infinite below, where you have no understanding of what could be down there, other than these the shafts of time. Now growing invisible because they're covered by the density of these other gears, pushed through that portal, the borders of which resemble green flame. And past that green flame, each of you thinks to yourself, it looked a little bit like green flame. But what it didn't look like is blood. Thank you so much. You all take your place atop Revel's End with nothing changed at all, except for the items you kept, and your foot hurts a little bit.
No, that one.
It's
And that one
fine.
too.
I heal myself because I can do that now.
The snowflakes around you begin to accelerate, and the mechanical dragon completes another sweep with its wings. And we'll have to see what happens next time.
Yay!
We were so close. We were so close to being Time Lords.
We're going to talk about
So close.
Oh, here, now Crasp.
They still have to deal with it.
Now, Crasp, I have some announcements. Level Up Dice, get your own very own luxury dice. You have seen them, of course. I also have them. Swing by the Level Up Dice booth right here at PAX East. You can find them near the PAX Arena on the expo floor. Check out their unique sets. 2, Syrinscape. If you enjoyed the soundscape during the game, you can add these sounds and more to your own game with the desktop or mobile Syrinscape app. Go to Syrinscape.com/free trial. Start your 30-day free trial. Make your games that much more immersive. And of course, PAX itself. Our designers have gone absolutely crazy making awesome space-themed PAX merch this year. So I am obligated to tell you to check it out, although I think that may already have happened. But definitely take a look at it. Available online, of course, and here at PAX East. And then the next word is end. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Thanks for playing with me.
Oh, yeah, it was a
I appreciate it so much.